I'm Yasuharu Morita, a quiet guy who doesn't stand out at school. I'm in my second year of high school and I don't have many friends, but I'm quite happy with my school life. There's still time. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Good morning, class president.
Yeah, good morning.
Wow, I just passed someone who represents the word stand out. Shinomi Saika. She's the student council president of this school and a perfect superhuman who's smart and good-looking. Not only does she have brains and good looks, but she's the head of the judo club and has competed in national tournaments as a sophomore. Well, she's not the type of person I'd have anything to do with. We're in the same grade, but we've never been in the same class. That's what I thought. The next day, got nothing to do. Let's go buy something to drink. Everyone was talking about how they changed the drinks in the vending machine near the cafeteria. I have time, let's go there and see. Shinonomi-san and some punkish guy are talking. I don't want to get involved. Let's go back and go to the other vending machine. You're so annoying all the time!
That's because you break the school rules every time.
You're so clingy! Isn't the discipline committee supposed to tell you what to wear in the first place? You're a class president, so it's none of your business!
It is. It's the student council's job to maintain order on campus.
Shut your mouth already! You're a sophomore, ain't ya? How corky!
That's besides the point. I wouldn't let you off the hook for breaking the rules even if you were a senior.
This isn't gonna end well for either of them. I don't really want to get involved, but that's enough! Let's stop, no more fighting! Who are you? If you have nothing to do with this, stay out of it!
I'm with you on this one. You, stay out of this.
You've been arguing, but you two agree on that? You two need to calm down. And if you make too much noise, the teachers will come.
I don't mind if the teacher comes since I'm not wrong.
I don't mind if the teacher comes either. I'm not scared at all. This is a hassle. I don't have a choice. Sorry, senpai. Wait, what are you doing? I just thought I'd paw you away since you don't seem to be able to get along. Why are you holding me like a princess? You weirdo! Think about it calmly. If I suddenly lifted up Shinonomi-san up, it would be sexual harassment. Besides, it's faster to move this way than to pull you by the arm. I wouldn't want to pull you as hard as you can and dislocate your hand or something. No, that's not the point! I'm 80 kilograms to begin with. How can you carry me so easily? It's just a coincidence. I was desperate, so I have more strength than usual. No, that's impossible! Well, don't worry about the details. What class are you in? If you want, I can carry you to class. No, don't do that! It's embarrassing! In the end, my senpai was more surprised that I lifted him up than for interrupting their argument and didn't come at me. At any rate, he didn't complain, but I wonder if Shinonome-san was angry. I didn't look at Shinonome-san because I carried him away without saying anything. I hope it's nothing.
Is Murata here?
Jeez, she's here.
Ah, Murata, there you are.
Did I tell Shinonome-san my name in class?
I know all the students' names and classes.
Why?
I'm the class president. This is normal.
No, I don't think there's been anyone like that before or since.
Is that so? Well, that's good, because that's how I found you.
Huh? This is not good for me at all, though. So, what do you want from me?
Yeah, I was wondering why you did what you did.
I just happened to pass by and thought I'd intervene.
I see. Intervening by carrying like a princess. Looks like I was undermined.
Sorry, I couldn't think of another way. Carry like a princess? He did that to that demon of a class president? You're a dull guy, but you did something I envy. Oh no, it's turning into a weird rumor. No, that's a misunderstanding.
You're talking to me now. I'll have to stop talking to other people.
I can't get to clear the class's misunderstandings. I need to end this conversation quickly and stop the class from spreading rumors. I'm sorry about earlier. I'm gonna go get a drink so we can finish this conversation.
Okay, then that's all for now.
What? She backed down surprisingly easily.
Duel me after school today.
Duel?
Yeah, we'll settle it then.
No, why does it come to that?
You intervened because you thought I was gonna lose to that guy, didn't you? So, I thought I'd show you my strength.
No, I know you're strong enough. You were in the national judo tournament, right?
Huh. You know your stuff.
You were awarded at the morning assembly, too, so I don't think there's anyone in this school who doesn't know about you.
Well, you seem very confident if you knew about that and still intervened.
No, that wasn't my intention.
Don't say anything. Let's hear what you have to say in the duel.
False rumors spread quickly throughout the school that I'd carried the class president like a princess.
Oh, there you are.
There's a terrible rumor going around because of you, Shinonome-san.
It's mostly true, so don't worry about it. Anyways, the duel.
Huh? I don't have a choice. So how are we dueling?
Let's make it a 3-minute match using the general rules of judo. I'm an experienced fighter. If I get an ippon, you lose. If you keep running, it's still a warning, but this time we can play without that. Any other suggestions for additional handicaps?
No, I don't have a proposal, but...
What's up? You're getting all brusque.
No, I'm just wondering if those rules are too advantageous to me.
Advantageous? I guess you have me pegged for a loser after all. Well, if that's what you want, then let's get on with it. I'll lend you the men's judo wear. In case you haven't noticed, I hate people who don't fight for real. Give it your all.
Huh, alright. Judo is Shinonome-san's specialty, and it would be rude not to take it seriously. I have to make sure she doesn't get hurt, though.
Let's go.
Oh, as expected. But she told me to be serious. I have no choice. Take the fall well.
What are you talking about? What?
I guess that's it.
No way. That easily?
There's no judge, so it's a mutual decision. I think I'll take that one now.
Yeah, of course.
After saying that, Shinonome-san fell into a daze. She must be really devastated. Shinonome-san, we're of different ranks and genders, so I don't think you should worry about it.
Yeah, maybe you're right, but it's my complete defeat by all accounts. You do what you want.
Wait, did we make a promise like that?
Because I was going to demand an apology from you if I won. And if I lose, I'll have to pay a fair price.
You sound like a samurai. Oh, I'm in trouble. There's nothing I want to do to you.
Do you have no desire? You're that strong, and yet you don't seem to want to brag about it.
I don't. I mean, if I can live peacefully, that's good enough for me. Besides, my parents would be angry if I use violence to get rid of problems.
Your parents? Are they that scary?
Yeah, I have a mother who's the strongest primate in the world, and a father who's a hammer thrower with the back strength of a gorilla.
Strongest primate? Your mother's the woman's wrestling legend?
Yeah, that's right. So, my mother put me through Spartan training from a young age, so I have a fear.
I see. I think I understand why you're so strong. So, have you decided what you want me to do?
I tried to change the subject, but I guess you still remembered. Oh, then I'd like you to correct the false rumor that I carried you in my arms. I don't have many friends and I can't stop it by myself.
Is that what you want? I'm fine with it if that's okay with you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Oh, by the way, will you be my boyfriend?
What? What did you just say?
You're so mean. I said it so casually because it's embarrassing. I asked you to go out with me.
What are you talking about out of the blue?
Don't be so surprised. I fell for you.
No, that is surprising. I've never been in your class or talked to you before, Shinonome-san.
Yeah, it's not love at first sight, but love at first fight.
Love at first sight?
Yeah, because the duel we had was just so amazing. My heart and soul have conceded defeat to you. I'm so in love with you that I want to have children with you. Oh, by the way, how many kids do you want?
Oh no, Shinonome-san's getting out of control. Shinonome-san, calm down. It's a misunderstanding, I'm sure of it. You're a popular girl, and there has to be someone better than me.
No, there's no one but you. Do you know why I kept turning down confessions until now?
No, I have no idea.
Because I like men who are stronger and nicer than I am.
That's your condition for a lover?
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just like girls who like good-looking, muscular guys.
Yeah, but...
Right? But you can answer me anytime you want.
No, I will now.
Well, I'm glad you're making such quick decisions.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's funny to say this, but I've always prided myself on having a reasonably good looks and figure.
I won't tell her, but I think she's definitely the best in her grade. That's why, like I said, I don't want to stand out.
I see. But I'm not going to give up, so be prepared. Well, goodbye. Oh, and don't worry. I'll take care of the rumors.
Okay. Well, I guess that settles the rumors for now. I'm sure she's just imagining that she likes me. The next day. Hey, Morita! I heard that rumor! Oh, did Shinonome-san correct those rumors already? What did you do to Shinonome-san? Wait, what are you talking about? There's a rumor going around school that Shinonome-san was completely defeated by you, body and soul. What did you do in that duel? No, that's... I ended up having a hard time during morning recess because of all the questions from the class. Shinonome-san! What's with that rumor?
Oh, I didn't think you'd come see me. The misunderstood rumor is gone, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but there's a more outrageous rumor going around.
Oh, the rumor that I've been utterly defeated by you? That's not a problem because it's true.
It's true, but...
Right. It's best to erase lies with facts.
No, it's more talked about than before, so it was pointless. My peaceful school life is over. Then Shinonome-san started coming to visit me in my classroom every day.
Murota, I made some sweets. Will you have some?
Thanks, but aren't you standing out too much?
Standing out? I only brought you sweets.
She doesn't know she's the one that stands out. A different day.
Murota, I don't have judo club or student council today. Do you want to hang out with me?
No, I've got makeup class today.
Liar. You have good grades, don't you?
How do you know that?
The top 50 are always posted, right? You're always in the top 40 or so.
Oh, you're very observant.
Yeah, there's nothing I don't know about school.
That's the student body president. At this rate, I'll be the center of attention in class every recess. Before I knew it, rumors are spreading that Shinonome-san and I are dating, so it's all or nothing. Shinonome-san, how about we compete in the next test? Like in a duel, the winner gets to say one thing. I'll win this and get her to stop coming during recess.
I don't mind, but don't you know my academic ability?
Of course, I know you're in first place every time. But that doesn't mean you're gonna come in first in the next test.
Oh, so if I win, you'll accept my last confession?
Yeah, and if I win, you can stop coming to my classroom every recess.
Yeah, I'll take those terms.
Okay, now I'll have some peace and quiet at recess. I'll take the next test seriously. After the test in which we both studied hard, the list of the top students were posted in the hallway as usual. Okay, I got a perfect score! Shinonome-san will be quiet now.
Murota, did you see the test results posted?
No, I didn't, but I won, didn't I? I got a perfect score!
It's a tie. I got a perfect score too.
What? You always came in first but never got a perfect score?
I studied twice as hard as usual this time. I was more surprised if anything. I didn't know you were that smart when you put your mind to it. You're making me fall in love with you more.
I had the opposite effect.
So I have a suggestion. Since it was a tie, why don't we run both bets?
What? Both?
Yeah. How about in exchange for being my boyfriend? I won't go to class during recess.
No, that doesn't make sense.
You're really hard to get, aren't you? Then I'll let you go out with me some other time. But on the other hand, you didn't win either. So from now on, you can't complain if I come see you every recess like I always have.
You're right.
Then, for the next test, I'll not only ask you to be my boyfriend, but I'll ask you to be the secretary of the student council.
What, another game? I'll never lose to Shinonami-san in terms of physical strength, but the day I lose to her in terms of pushiness and end up going out with her may be coming soon.
I guess this is a good place to stop. My name is Mitsugishi Shoji, and I'm working at a company. Mitsugishi, are you leaving now? It's been 4 years since I started working here, and I'm finally being received well by my superiors. Yes, that was my intention, but is there something you need me to do? If there's urgent work, I can handle it. No, it's nothing like that. There's just something I need to talk to you about in the break room. Are you free? Oh, okay. He seems really serious. I wonder if I did something. So both of us went to the empty break room to talk. Great. No one's here. I'll get straight to the point. Will you go on a blind date with my daughter? A blind date? Yeah, and last I knew, you were not married or anything, right? Yes, I'm not married. I don't even have a girlfriend. Good. If so, you'll go on this blind date, right? I'm not sure your daughter and I will be a good match. Maybe you should find someone else. No, not only are you capable at work, but I feel that overall, you're a good guy. Thank you. I'm happy to receive compliments from the boss, but it makes turning this down more difficult. At our previous after-work party, didn't you say that you were crazy about your daughter? Do you really want her to have a boyfriend? Of course. I wouldn't be too happy. If so, then maybe you should give up on matchmaking. No, when I think of my daughter, I can't give up on it. She's almost 26 years old. She's only 26 years old? There are a lot of people who only get married after 30. That might be true, but please, date my daughter. Just because you go on this blind date with her, doesn't mean you have to continue to date her afterwards. Okay, I understand. In the end, I could not turn down my boss's offer and ended up going to the blind date. God, I'm so nervous. I'm so bad at these sort of things. But there's nothing I could do but go to this blind date. Maybe I'll get lucky and she'll turn me down. Excuse me. Akagi?
Just as I thought. From high school.
Wait, you knew it was going to be me?
I figured it was you because of your unusual last name.
I see. Akagi Aine. She and I went to the same high school, and she was known as a woman gifted with both intelligence and beauty. Of course, she was quite popular in high school, but she turned down every guy that ever approached her, so she soon became known as a man-hater.
But you didn't realize it was me?
Sorry, I had no idea. I'd forgotten to even ask what my date's first name was.
I know you were invited by your boss, but maybe you could have at least been a little more interested.
Sorry, I had no idea.
You realized quickly, so I'll forgive you. It's been some years since we last saw each other. I'm surprised you recognized me.
It'd be too awkward to tell her that there aren't that many people as beautiful as her, wouldn't it? Yeah, I see. But actually, even though we didn't speak, we were in the same classes, so I didn't think you'd recognize me either.
My memory is just really good. It's not like there's anything special about you that I remembered.
I see. I figured, but you didn't have to say it so harshly. It's disheartening. It's strange to see you on a blind date.
Why?
I'm sure you are plenty popular enough without having to go on blind dates. Also, I don't know if this is rude to say, but you also had a reputation as a man-hater.
I see. I wouldn't say that I'm a man-hater, but rather I was just not interested in romance.
Oh, that's why you turned down so many confessions of love.
Exactly. And because I never had a boyfriend, my parents got worried and set up this blind date for me.
I see. So that's how you found yourself here.
Yeah, also I want to focus on my work, so I'm not particularly interested in blind dates.
Totally. People our age usually want to focus on our work. I haven't even thought about marriage, let alone having a girlfriend. Akagi, what do you do for work?
I'm a pharmacist.
Wow, that really suits you.
Really? I don't know why, but I hear that a lot.
Yeah, You seemed more science-leaning in high school, so it's exactly what I would expect.
Wow, you really remembered that I liked science in high school?
Yeah, I remember when they posted the rankings. You were always #1 in mathematics and science.
I see. You work in the same company as my father, so you work in trading.
Everyone's really smart, and it's stressful, but I'm trying my best.
Yeah, my father always talks about you.
Really? I'm so flattered.
Since you work at the same company as my father, I'm sure your weekdays are filled with overtime. But what do you do on your days off?
I really like animals, so I spend a lot of time at the zoo or the aquarium.
That's a really cute hobby to have. I love the aquarium too. I even have a year pass for the aquarium nearest to me.
Cool. It's pretty good for relaxing, right?
Yeah, even if you go alone, it's pretty chill. Hey, Mitsugishi? I was wondering if you'd go out with me.
Yeah, totally. What aquarium?
I don't mean to the aquarium. I mean, will you date me?
What? But you said that you wanted to focus on work, and you weren't even interested in blind dates.
Yeah, that's why I want you to become my fake boyfriend.
Fake boyfriend?
If I tell my parents that I have a boyfriend, they won't set me up on any other blind dates.
I see. Well, if you're okay with me, then I'll do it. I understand wanting to focus on your work.
Thank you. Let's go on dates occasionally so we don't get found out.
Yeah. How about we make the first date be at an aquarium? Even though it's fake, the fact that I'm dating her is unbelievable.
Okay, let's go next week.
In that way, our fake love life began. Oh, Akagi, look! That penguin is sleeping.
Oh, baby penguins are so cute. Let's go to the seal show next.
She's icy as usual, but I'm glad she at least seems to like the animals. At a pace of about 1 date every 2 weeks, Akagi and I went out on fake dates to cat cafes or zoos.
Hey, Mitsugishi? Maybe we should date for real.
What?
I feel like at this pace it won't really interfere with our jobs, and our interests align, so sounds like a good idea to me.
It's true that at this pace, it wouldn't really affect work, and I don't have a reason to turn her down. Okay, if you're fine with me. I've really respected her since high school. She was so smart and was always helpful whenever we were in the same extracurriculars. I don't really have a reason to turn her down.
Cool. It doesn't really change much, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. In the end, we went from being a fake couple to a real couple. We started referring to each other by our first names, so it did feel like we progressed a little since being a fake couple. This pasta is really good. Where do you want to go after this?
How about that new cat cafe?
Good idea. Let's go there. This isn't that different from when we were a fake couple. Also, I wonder if she's really happy with me. While I was worried about whether or not she really liked me, we continued dating once every 2 weeks, and before I knew it, 3 months had passed. I wonder how Aine really feels about me.
Senpai, don't sigh just because you finished work. They say when you sigh, happiness goes away.
Fine. You're always so energetic, Sato. Sato is a bright girl and my kohai, who is 1 year below me.
Life is more fun when you're energetic. Okay, let's go buy the prizes for the bingo night.
Yeah, let's get that over with.
Oh, it's Shoji. Is he coming home from work? Who's that woman next to him?
Senpai, what about something like this?
I'm not sure anyone would be happy to receive this, but we are limited by our budget, so I guess it's fine.
A bath towel? Is he going to use that towel at her house? I can't believe Shoji is cheating on me.
Oh, I got a message from Aine. It's pretty rare for her to ask me to meet up around this time.
Oh, is it a message from your girlfriend?
Ah, yeah.
I knew it. You seem so happy. You must really like her.
Yeah, I do. And we're going to meet up now, so let's finish up the shopping.
It's so sudden, maybe she's going to break up with you.
Don't say such an unlucky thing.
Sorry.
After that, I rushed to Aine's apartment.
You haven't eaten, right? I'll make you something nice.
Yes, thank you. I thought something was up since she called me all of a sudden, but it turns out she just wanted to eat together. I'm relieved that it's just that. 20 minutes later? Wow, it looks delicious.
Yeah, try some. Okay, open wide.
What?
Open wide.
What's going on? She normally wouldn't do something like this, but she's doing it now. Wow, it's good.
Okay, do it to me too.
Okay. Open wide.
This is pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, it kind of is. In the end, we ate while feeding each other. This is nice every now and then, but I do feel like a cringe couple.
I feel sleepy from eating.
Maybe we should go to bed early today. I thought she seemed weird today, but it must be because she's tired. I'll wash the dishes, so why don't you take a bath?
That's nice, but no.
Then what do you want me to do?
Let me lay on your lap.
If you're sleepy, isn't the bed better?
I want to lay on your lap.
If you're fine with it, that's fine. How is it?
It's great.
Something's wrong. It's clear she's behaving completely strangely, but I wonder if it was something I did.
Shoji, I love you. I don't want to break up.
What? What are you saying all of a sudden? Of course I don't want to break up either.
Really? But you're cheating on me, right?
What? I'm not cheating on you.
Don't act dumb. I saw you buying household goods with a cute girl today.
Oh, you saw that?
I see. So I was right.
Oh, that was...
I don't want to hear it. I'm sure you're hiding that you guys are living together.
No, no way. In any case, please calm down and listen to me.
No, I don't want to hear you talking about another woman. I'll forgive your cheating this time, but please, keep your eyes for me.
Oh, that's why she was acting so touchy-feely. I haven't had eyes for anyone except you since our first date. I was just buying the prizes for the company's bingo night with my kohai.
But you were buying toothbrushes and bath salts.
We were just buying stuff for the people that lose. If you're really that worried, you can ask your dad about it. He knows I'm part of the company event planning committee.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry that I doubted you.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry too. I should have told you that I'd be out and about with another woman. Though, I guess you really like me, huh?
What?
I mean, the reason you were all touchy-feely today was to keep me here.
Yeah, but it's embarrassing, so let's not talk about it.
Sorry.
The girl I saw you with was a cute girl, and I just figured you liked that type of girl.
You were definitely cute today, Aine. But even though I like you being more cutesy, I like how you usually are as well.
Really?
Also, I was really relieved today. I was worried that you didn't have feelings for me.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, we weren't a perfect match and we never spoke in high school.
Don't say we aren't a perfect match. Not to mention, I had a crush on you in high school.
What?
Oh, so you didn't know?
I mean, we were in the same after-school activities and still never talked. I thought you were a man-hater at the time, so I tried not to talk to you.
I guess it's true that we didn't speak much. But I knew immediately that you were a sweet guy.
Really? Why?
It's embarrassing to say myself, but I was pretty popular in high school.
Yeah, you were the most popular in school.
I was constantly approached by guys in the school, and they were always condescendingly trying to do things I didn't want them to do.
Akaki, do you want me to do your homework for you?
No, I can do it myself.
Want me to hold your bag?
No, I can hold it myself, so don't touch me.
Yeah, I remember that.
But you were different. There were a lot of times where it'd be just the two of us working, and you always just did your job properly. You never tried to talk to me, and you helped me without expecting anything in return, so I started to like you.
Really? I had no idea.
so I've liked you since high school. I'll say it now, but actually the one who asked for the blind date was me and not my dad.
Really?
Yeah, I saw a company photo and realized you worked there, so I asked my dad.
So why did you pretend to date at first?
Because you initially said you didn't want a girlfriend. I was able to secure the blind date with you, but I didn't want to lose my chance.
I see.
Now that everything's out in the open, you'll still date me, right?
Of course. I love you, Aine.
Thank you, and I'll try to be more expressive of my feelings.
Okay, I'm glad. I like it that way.
If you cheat on me, I'll be really mad, so prepare yourself.
There's no way I will, so please, just relax. While I was surprised, I think we will now get along much better. Later, it'd been over half a year since we started dating before we got engaged. And today, we decided to tell her parents about our engagement. I'm really glad it worked out.
Dad, don't you have anything better to say?
I was just worried about it, is all. Especially given your reaction when you found out that Mitsugishi worked for my company.
You were so serious about being introduced. Mom, Dad, can you not say stuff like that?
Please, tell me more.
Shoji!
While I had gotten to know one aspect of Aine, there was still that cute side for me to get to know.
One day after school, I was called by a cheerful girl in my class. Izumi, what's so important to talk to me about?
Omayata, is there someone you like?
No, I don't...
Then I want you to go out with me.
I'm sorry!
Immediate response?
She asked me out, but I politely declined.
Why is that, by the way?
Well, I'm not really into relationships right now.
So you have no intention of going out with anyone?
Yeah, something like that.
I see. Then that's all right. So we'll just be classmates like we've always been, right?
Yeah, that was my reason, but it's not the real reason why I rejected the most beautiful girl in my grade. It goes back to today's lunch break. When I arrived at school that day, I found a letter in my shoebox from Ina Izumi, who was my classmate. She's cute, sociable, and the most popular girl in our grade. So I was skeptical, but I was nervous all the way until lunch break.
What are you staring at, Oyamada?
Whoa, what's with you all of a sudden?
You're staring at Enna too much.
I'm not.
You're lying.
They're Izumi's friends, Kokumi and Mitsuki. They're always teasing me because I'm not good with girls like this.
So you like Enna after all?
No.
Oyamada, your reaction is too honest.
Enna is really popular, isn't she?
But she has no intention of getting a specific boyfriend.
Huh?
The other day, she got approached by a college student on the street.
I guess she's popular outside of school, too. So, is this letter about something else?
I'm sorry it's out of the blue. I have something I want to tell you, so please stay in class after school. Anna.
Could it be that they put it in the wrong shoebox?
What's in your pockets?
Something's fishy. Let me see.
This is a little...
It's fine, it's fine.
Hey! Then I heard a familiar pretty voice. It was Izumi standing there.
Kokumi? What are you doing? Anna, Oyamada's hiding something. But that doesn't mean you can force him. Oyamada's in trouble, right?
Okay.
Anna, don't you treat Oyamada differently from the other guys? That's not true.
Wow, you're so desperate.
Izumi is always nice to me like this. So I'm hoping that she likes me just a little bit. I slipped out of the classroom because it was hard for me to stay in the classroom. Running away to the bathroom. I'm so lame. Izumi, what's so good about such a lame guy?
What? You want a rubber? Yeah, but who are you going to use it with?
It's a secret. It's the college student that hit on you the other day, isn't it?
Izumi was rumored to have been playing around a lot. I decided to decline her confession because I thought that a popular girl of her caliber was too much for me to handle. There was a rumor about Izumi, that instead of going out with someone like she does with anyone, she has many partners like that, and she plays with them lavishly. Well, I don't deny those things. That's why I turned down your confession. But why? Why are you crossing arms with me?
Well, since you're not into relationships, I wonder if this would make you nervous.
It does, obviously. That night.
This horoscope is totally wrong. If you put rubber in your wallet, your luck will improve a lot. Win over the boy you like. I couldn't win him over at all. But I was able to lock arms with him, and he seemed excited. Maybe I should try to be a little more aggressive. But what if he thinks I'm annoying? What should I do?
A few days have passed since the confession.
Oh, Yamada, let's go home together.
Huh? Oh, okay. I thought I rejected her, but for some reason Azumi was more aggressive than before.
Come on, smile.
After school, we usually go home together and hang out like this. We'd take Puricura pictures together, talk at the cafe. Days like this went on. And now that it was the weekend, I finally feel like I can catch my breath. I wonder what Azumi's intentions are. Does she not want to stay rejected? I'll try to ask her next time. I was hungry and about to go to the convenience store when my sister, who was in college, stopped me.
Oh, Yuto, where are you going?
I'm going to the convenience store because I'm hungry.
Then go get me a rubber while you're at it.
Rubber? Okay. What?
I just ran out. I'll give you the money later.
No. Why me?
You're going to the convenience store, aren't you?
You're asking too much of me. Go buy things like that yourself.
It's just rubber. I always do the housework for you. Do that much for me. Oh, and the thicker one, okay?
I don't want to hear about the size. I couldn't refuse her after all. So I went to the convenience store a little distance away from my house. Is this okay? My twin-year-old sister, Machi Oyamada, has a bit of laxity about her. Well, at least she's thinking about her safety.
Thank you.
It'll be awkward if someone sees. Better go home.
And then my boyfriend...
Oh, Yamada? Yo.
What a coincidence.
Look at these three here. It was Einer and the others who showed up at the worst possible timing.
What did you buy?
Oh, dinner?
Oh, yeah. Are you playing games at night again?
Oh, Yamada's house sounds fun. I want to go sometime.
This is the worst. I can't let that happen.
I mean, why hide it?
Maybe it's one of those types of magazines.
No, convenience stores don't carry those kinds of magazines these days.
Suspicious.
You're desperate, aren't you?
Just let us see.
Hey, no!
Hey, you two! Oh, Yamada doesn't want to.
Oh.
Huh?
This is rubber, isn't it?
At that moment, I thought it was over.
Seriously? Oh, Yamada, you have someone to use rubber on?
Who is it? You have a girlfriend or something?
This isn't mine.
Anna. Oh, Yamada is actually living the life. What's wrong, Anna?
Worst. Oh, why are you so mad, Anna? Even though you said you're not interested in a relationship.
I looked over at Azumi in horror, and she seemed very upset.
Sorry, I'm going.
Anna?
Hey, what's going on?
I saw tears in Azumi's eyes for a moment before she started running.
What happened? Was she crying?
Oh, Yamada, do you have any idea?
No. Oh, this is really the worst. Izumi probably misunderstood me or something. And bad things kept happening. When I went home and handed her the box.
I asked for hairbands.
What? You should have told me that first. It was rubber, but it was the wand for the hair.
I can't. My stomach hurts. Do you think a sister would ask their brother to buy this?
I thought it was a possibility if it was you.
I wouldn't ask my brother to buy this for me. But misunderstandings like that are understandable, which makes it funnier, right?
It's not funny. Over here. I was relieved right there. I wonder if Azumi's misunderstanding can be dismissed as a laughing matter.
Over here. What?
No, nothing. I think the reason Azumi was shocked is because she saw me buying rubbers. She must have thought I had someone to use it with, even though I said I wasn't interested in relationships.
This is the worst. Why did I run away from Oyamada? I know Oyamada wouldn't have someone like that. I haven't changed at all since the first year. Before I met Kokomi and Mitsuki, I was in a different group, and I was always desperate.
The other day, my boyfriend asked me to wear a blindfold. Whoa, he's been watching too many of those videos.
Yeah, but you know what? Doesn't that turn you on more?
Anna, you've already experienced it? How was it?
At first, I was like, what? But when I tried it, it was kind of fun. But apparently, lies like having a boyfriend gets exposed very quickly.
Isn't Anna a bit suspicious? I know, I mean, I've never seen her boyfriend in the first place. She's totally lying about having a boyfriend.
I know. It's not good to lie in vain. But I didn't want to spend my high school life as a loner like in junior high. So I was desperately lying through my teeth to keep my current position. I cried a little in the bathroom, and then decided to go back to class. And there, I met him. Oh no, makeup pouch class.
Are you okay?
He saw me crying? Wait, it's Yuto Oyamada from the same class? I'm pretty sure he's a loner too. He's always in the corner of the classroom playing with his phone. I don't know what he's thinking. Then he gently offered me a pocket tissue with a kind smile.
If you'd like, use this if you'd like.
What? Why?
Crying marks. Oh, my sister says. I should be nice to girls in times like this. Wait, what?
Why am I running away? I'm so lame! That single thing made me fall in love with him.
The following Monday during lunch break, I was in the classroom feeling awkward when Kokimi and the others came in.
Oh, Yamada, can we talk to you for a minute?
It's about Enna. Can you talk right now?
Yes? They were worried about Izumi. Izumi hadn't said anything about the incident, but she's been feeling down. To be honest, I hesitated, but I told them about the confession I received last week, so...
So, that's what it was all about after all.
Huh? You knew?
We had an inkling. She's been interested in you for a while.
Especially recently, she's been giving out the vibe that she likes Oyamada, right? Well, just for a second, Enna is still...
What? Really?
There's some weird rumors about Enna, but it's not true.
We can tell just by looking at her. She surprisingly got a very strong guard.
Then why make such a lie?
Girls are, frankly speaking, a pain in the butt.
If you can't keep up with the conversation, you get left behind. But it's hard to fit in.
Why do you two stay together if you know she's lying?
Because we're friends and we love Enna.
She probably has her own reasons for lying, right?
Izumi's reasons. After hearing what they had to say, I decided to face Izumi properly. After school that day, I stopped Izumi who was going home alone. Izumi?
What is it?
I wanted to talk to you about something. Then I tried my best to explain the situation to her. So I made a mistake and it was just a hairband. I didn't really know what I was saying either, but I didn't want to be misunderstood, so I tried to string the words together.
What's that?
Izumi suddenly bursts out. No, it's true!
It's not that. Sorry, Oyamada. I misunderstood. I was shocked to think that maybe you were secretly dating someone. This is totally jealousy, isn't it?
I don't mind. I'm sorry, I misunderstood you too. After hearing what Kokimi and the others said, I felt bad. I believed your rumors and thought you weren't a good fit for a dull guy like me.
I see. So Kokami and the others knew about it. It's not Oyamada's fault because my lie had a tail. I was sort of ostracized in junior high. I was plain dull and always left out.
You? I can't picture that at all.
I thought I'd change when I entered high school, so I tried my best, and I tried to keep up with everyone and lied. But I'm not going to lie anymore. I really like Kokumi and Mitsuki, and I don't want to lie. Besides, I want Oyamada to like the real me.
After that, Izumi went to apologize to Kokimi and the others, and they forgave her. And after all that, we decided to go out. Both Kokumi and Mitsuki were happy.
That's great. You two look good together.
You're just jealous because you broke up with your boyfriend, right, Kokumi?
That's right. That's why, Oyamada, you should sometimes be my...
Hey, Kokumi?
No, I'm kidding.
Oyamada, stop laughing and say something! Wait, Oyamada is so loyal, you don't have to worry about him cheating, right?
I want to go out with Oyamada too.
Good for you having such a wonderful boyfriend, Anna. Yeah.
Cute. And that's how a dull guy like me got a girlfriend.
Do you have that rubber from last time?
Yeah?
Then, let's use it today?
I'm having a little trouble with her aggressiveness.
I, Kurosaki Naoki, am just your average 10th grader. There isn't anything that I am particularly good at, nor anything that I'm bad at. I'm truly just your average student. But...
Making eye contact with Kurosaki first thing in the morning? Disgusting.
for whatever reason, Akagami Hinako, a girl who has been in my class since freshman year, hates me for some reason.
Kurosaki, is there any way you can stay out of my sight?
I'm also hated by Shiratori Ai, who is my senpai who used to serve on the same committee as me in middle school and is now in the same library group as me.
It's literally the worst running into you.
Seriously, it feels like bad luck to run into you first thing in the morning.
Lastly, I'm even disliked by my sister Mikoto and her friend and my kohai since middle school, Kinjo Himeka. Oh, wait, did I do something wrong? I am so hated by the people around me that it almost makes me want to ask out loud if I did something wrong. Of course, I have zero memory of doing anything that would make them dislike me. Regardless, this is how I am treated. Honestly, I really don't know why they are like this. Every day was sad, until one day...
Hey, boy, I found you at a good time.
Who are you? I was approached by a suspicious older woman. Who is she? Why does she sound kind of like a guy?
I'll give you this.
What is it?
Popularity visualization glasses.
Oh god, what should I do? She seems like a bad person to get involved with. In any case, I should do something. Sorry, I'm in a hurry, but I'll pass. Please, give it to somebody who would find it more useful.
Wait a moment. You must think I'm trying to fool you, so you should try it out. You really can see people's popularity through these glasses.
Even so, what is the point?
I want to gather data. That is all.
No thank you!
Are you running away?
There's no way I could take such a suspicious thing so seriously! I thought as I ran away.
Don't think you can run away from me!
She's fast!
I may look like this, but I've been training. I won't let you get away.
Who is she? Because she's a woman and I'm a man, I figured I would be faster than her. But she inevitably caught up to me.
God, just let me have some of your time.
Why are you so concerned with me?
Because though I work on behalf of a national agency, I had decided that you would be good at helping me gather data.
Wait, was I being tracked?
I was watching not just for you, but all the students at your school. From within that, I had decided you would be most suitable. So, you should consider it an honor.
Should I go to the police? After having been pursued by this strange woman, I really did consider contacting the police.
In any case, please try it out. These glasses use a special popularity visualization lens that was created by a genius scientist. The contact lenses required special technology that was irreproducible, but as glasses, it became usable. And, from the user perspective, it is not as scary as putting a contact lens in your eye, right?
Well, I guess.
Okay, great. Please try them out.
I figured I should ask, but is there any way I can say no?
If you have more confidence than me, you should do as you please.
So, you won't just let me get away, will you? In the end, I took the glasses home with me. For now, I had her write me a contract promising me that I wouldn't be billed for the glasses, so I think I will be fine. But why me? I couldn't understand why she had selected me. It would probably be more useful for a popular guy to use this for romantic reasons instead of me.
Hey, I have something to talk to you about.
Oh, Mikoto is surprisingly using a reasonable amount of force. Come in.
Tomorrow, Himeka is coming over, so could you please be gone? That would be great. glasses. Did your eyes get bad or something?
Oh, these? These are non-prescription lenses. What?
Why don't you try them on?
Hmm?
Non-prescription lenses means you bought them for the fashion, right? Why don't you try them on?
She's asking, but really, she's telling me to put them on. It's nice to have, but I feel like it won't really suit me, so I don't want to.
What? That's such a waste. Well, I don't really care how you dress, but if you put them on, I'll tell you what I think about them.
If I keep saying no, it'll annoy her, so... how is it?
Well, I guess just because it's fancy doesn't mean it looks good.
But wait, why are you trying to take a photo?
I'm really not. You are making a big deal out of nothing.
Stop! Wait, what is this 100 number? I guess that lady said that popularity would appear as a number. In other words, the feelings that Mikoto has towards me is 100? I guess there really wasn't a way that glasses could truly show you someone's popularity. There's no way that Mikoto, who hates me, would have a 100% favorability rating.
Hey, why did you take them off? I'm not done taking a picture.
Hey, Mikoto,
What?
do you, like me?
What? There's no way I would like you. There's just no way I would like you.
Wait a minute.
Keep the weird statements for when you are sleep talking or something. It just doesn't make sense why I would like you.
This reaction, could it be?
I'm going back to my room.
Oh, she left. Maybe there is really something to these glasses. Because I had doubts, I decided to try it out again the next day. The next morning... Yeah, it's exactly as she described it. During school, I looked at people, and while I could not see any of the guys' numbers, I could see my popularity with certain women I've never talked to was 0. These glasses only seemed to work with the opposite sex, and showed a rating of 0 with women that you've never talked to. I'm sure that this would change with love at first sight, but I'm not handsome, so, of course, my rating is 0. When I reached the classroom... Yeah, it's mostly between 30 to 50%. It must be the average? In terms of percentage, up to 50 meant normal, and anything above 50 meant they had feelings for you. 51 to 60% is them getting to know you, and 61 to 80% meant they liked you. 81 to 99% meant they loved you. And if it was 100%, it meant they loved everything about you like a devotee. It's complicated, but it taught me that I should concern myself with mostly people about 51%. I wonder... I had a faint feeling that it would be nice to find out someone liked me, but I guess this is more realistic. I suppose it's best for me to be grateful that I'm not disliked. If I was disliked, it would be a negative number, so I should be glad. That strange woman had a -10 above her head. Maybe it was bad of me to waste her time a bit.
Hey, Kurosaki.
Oh, hi Akagami. Is something the matter? Wait... 100? Why would Akagami be 100?
What?
Nothing. Is something up?
I received the handout from the teacher about our next committee meeting, and I came to hand you one.
Akagami works in the library with me, so I guess she came to give me a handout. Thank you, Akagami.
It's not like I did it for your sake. It's just that as a committee member, I had to do it.
Her reaction is so strange. Though I had not known till now, the fact that she liked me certainly changed how I understood her behavior. This must be what a tsundere, hot-cold personality type is. Of course, it's nice to think about harems, but in reality, it's more like mayhem. If there is no girl who will treat me kindly, then I should just move forward by picking one girl. Oh God, why is it like this? For all 4 of them to be tsundere? Usually, in love video games, the girl types are more diverse. Not to mention, there's no way I can be with all 4 of them. That night, because of all the dissatisfaction up until now, I released some stress. The next day, after school,
You said you had something you wanted to talk about?
I asked Akagami to meet with me to talk. She hasn't really calmed down since we got onto the roof. It's like she's expecting something. Thank you for coming. There's something important I wanted to talk about, so I asked you here.
Yes, something important. I have some free time, so I'll hear what you have to say.
Thank you. Well, Akagami, please, go on a date with me.
Huh? Are you being serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. I had a crush on you in middle school. So, I would like to date you.
I see. Well, wait. You've had a crush on me in middle school. Why is it in the past tense?
Well, because ever since we entered high school, you've been cold to me. But I realized that was just your tsundere tendency, so I started liking you again. Honestly, I can't really be excited about that. Or rather, I don't want to be excited about that.
It's not something to laugh about. And realized? You realized that I had a crush on you?
Well, yeah, I realized yesterday. Akagami?
God, that's so embarrassing! You're telling me that you knew I liked you while I was being salty towards you? That's just so embarrassing!
Well, at the time, I definitely had feelings about it.
See? I knew it!
But I'm really not that concerned about it. Honestly, there's just one thing I want to ask you. Why were you always salty with me?
Well, I do have to say why.
If you hide it, it might make our feelings complicated.
Well,
What? You mumbled something I couldn't hear. Could you say it again?
like I said, it's embarrassing. Ever since I started liking you, it just became so embarrassing to see you. I wanted to talk to you, but I was too shy and couldn't really talk well. And when I finally gathered the courage to talk to you, I don't know. It just came out cold is all.
That's like a manga.
It's the truth!
In any case, I understand. I say this because I understand, but I don't really understand. But if I keep dragging this out, we won't be able to move forward. So, will you go on a date with me?
Yes, of course. After all, we both have feelings for each other.
Great. I guess knowing that we have feelings for each other makes it difficult to be tsundere. We should talk. When I told her everything that happened up till now, Akagami, Hinako, was surprised. And we decided not to hide that we were going out at school. When you put off problems, there's always this sneaking suspicion that everything can go bad at any given moment. And I started to feel that way.
It's exactly as I expected.
But why are you here?
It's like I said, I wanted to gather data.
So you were saying that you saw everything?
Of course!
Ah! You watched me at such an embarrassing time!
What are you talking about? It was beautiful. You proved it. That, if a dumb, dim-witted man had to deal with tsundere and difficult women, as long as he was able to understand his popularity, he could successfully date one of them.
A dumb and dim-witted man?
A tsundere difficult woman? The country has a birth rate problem. And one of the reasons is the increased number of singles. These glasses were developed with a hypothesis that if one could see one's popularity, there might be more couples. And the experiment was a huge success. Since you were able to couple despite your difficult positions, then surely other people around the nation will be able to do the same thing. In any case, I gotta go home and finish the report. Oh, you probably don't need the glasses anymore, so I'll be taking it back.
Wow, she's faster than usual.
Who was that person?
Don't worry about it. I'm sure we won't see them again.
I guess that's true, and nothing else matters.
Hinako became much more sweet after this. I'm sure there are many people who like the tsundere type, but I much prefer her as a sweet girl. She apologized for how she treated me previously, so clearly she is a good person.
How can you date another person when you have me?
Yeah, seriously. You even have me too.
You have some nerve to betray me after all I've done to care for you since middle school.
And just as I thought, once I started to date Hinako, I started getting hounded by the other 3 girls. That's why I said, the one I realized I liked was Hinako, and that's all there is to it. My true feelings. The 3 of them continued to hound me afterwards, but they brought this upon themselves for the way that they treated me. But then...
Why don't you try dating all 4 of them?
How did you get in here? What are you even talking about?
I just think if we are going to fix the birth rates, we might want to try the old way of one man and many wives. I mean, you'll be able to have kids at a much faster rate.
How can you even say something like that? Not to mention, you're trespassing!
I've got the school's permission. After I turned in the report yesterday, I figured out a new plan. So I want you to try dating all 4 girls.
How can I? Hinako, let's run away.
Yeah, there's no way I could do something like that.
Wait, don't run! You have to date them!
Why did you involve me in this? Dating all 4 girls would be unmanageable, and I can definitely imagine being attacked for trying to do so. I want to treat Hinako well, so of course I could not entertain her insane proposal. While I ended up happily spending my days with Hinako, I also ended up always having to run away from the 3 other girls. Apparently, lots of other people tried out the glasses, but the second they saw their popularity, it sparked a lot of fights. So the glasses went back to the drawing board. Humans are not such simple creatures.
Kadurizawa, please help me study!
One day, a beautiful girl came up to me, Kaisuke Karuyazawa. To be clear, we've never talked before, but I know who she is. Her name's Fuka Katihaya, and we're both second-year students. She's in the track and field club and the fastest runner in the prefecture. Add her looks to the package, and she's a school celebrity. I must have heard wrong. Did you just ask me to tutor you?
That's right.
You sure? My test scores are always average, you know. I think you'd be better off asking a straight-A student.
But Miss Kadurizawa told me you'd be a good tutor.
Oh, did she now? As you might guess from our names, Miss Karuyazawa is my sister. That must mean Kazuhaya is one of her students. No thanks.
Huh? But why?
I'm too busy, and like I said, shouldn't you be asking the straight-A students?
But you scored 180 on your IQ test.
You can stop there.
What are you doing?
That's what I want to ask. Come with me for now.
Why? What is it?
She's flustered, but I grabbed her hand and pulled her out to the hallway. There are just too many people in the classroom. My sister told you my IQ?
Yep. You hold yourself back on tests, but you're actually super smart. That's why she told me to ask you for your help.
Not so loud! I don't want other people to hear you.
Why not? Isn't it great that you're so smart? You should be more proud of yourself.
I don't want to be proud of it, and I don't want people to know.
Wow, you're such a weirdo.
This whole thing rubs me the wrong way, so I don't want to help.
But why not? I'm not asking for anything bad.
Now you're really getting on my nerves. Ask someone else to help you study. I'm not good at teaching others.
Please, wait! Please don't abandon me!
Don't grab me! I'm not abandoning you!
But you said you won't help me!
You can't say that you've been abandoned. I haven't tried to help you at all yet.
Don't be like that. Please, tutor me!
Why the sudden urge to study anyway?
I have to pass the test to get into the university I want to attend. You have to help me!
Then go to cram school or get a tutor or something.
That's what I've been doing for these past 2 years, but it isn't working!
If they can't even help you, how am I supposed to help? What? No! I'm not trying to push you away on purpose or anything. I just think it'd be better if you found someone who knows what they're doing.
But you said I was getting on your nerves.
I didn't really mean it.
I thought this might happen.
Who? Sis?
I told you to call me Miss Kadurizawa when we're in school. Anyways, looks like you've got your hands full.
Don't laugh like this has nothing to do with you. You're the one who sent her to me.
Oh, calm down. I just thought this would be good for both of you.
What's even in this for me?
How about learning how to be sociable from her? She's got great social skills, you know.
I don't really care about getting along with anyone, though.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. But first of all, try giving her a hand. Not like you'll be studying for any tests next year, right?
Then why don't you help her? You are her teacher. I'm gonna mind my own business.
You sure you want that?
But what's that supposed to mean?
You remodeled your room all on your own. If you don't mind me digging into your secret stash and showing it to Mom and Dad, go ahead back to the classroom.
How do you know about that?
Did you really think you could hide anything from your big sis?
You're the one who barged into my room while I wasn't there.
Oh, whatever. I'm just checking to see if you'll tutor Kazuhaya or not.
Fine.
That's more like it. Thank you, Kadurizawa. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
Don't thank me. She didn't leave me any other choice.
But still, you're tutoring me. This is great. Thank you.
Sure.
Look at you. You don't seem that unhappy about it.
Don't tease me. It's not funny.
Uh-huh, sure. Well, I won't get in your way anymore.
Shut up!
Oh, Kazuhaya. You can come over to our house to study. Keisuke will take you home, so don't worry about that.
Don't I get a say in this?
Oh, relax. Anyway, have fun.
My sister said what she wanted and walked away. I can't believe her.
You really get along with your sister.
How did any of that look like getting along to you?
Huh? That's just how it looks to me.
I can't see how siblings arguing can look like they're getting along. Does your interpretation of events change when you're a sociable person? I file away these thoughts for later and refocus on what to do now. Anyway, if I put my mind to something, I'm gonna do it right. But if I'm not motivated or anything, I'm done. Got it?
Loud and clear. I'll work extra hard.
I'll help you until your test then. Although your focus is track and field, isn't it? Do you even have time to study?
My plan is to come home from practice, take a bath, and go straight to studying.
That sounds really stressful.
Gotta do what I gotta do to pass the test.
Well, if you're that motivated. All right then. Can you call me when you're about to leave? I don't know where you live, but I'll come get you from the station.
Oh, I couldn't ask you to do that.
Just to be safe. My sister would agree that it's risky to go alone at night. And I wouldn't be surprised if you had a stalker or something. What's so funny?
You're really nice, you know that?
Don't be ridiculous. Anyway, we should get back. Class is about to start.
Okie dokie, let's walk back together.
I guess we're going in the same direction.
And I was thinking, isn't it a little weird for us to be so formal with each other?
Not really. Not to me.
Come on, admit it's a pain. I'm gonna call you Keisuke.
Ugh, socialites. Please don't use my first name.
You don't have to be so aloof, you know?
It's not that. I don't want anyone to notice. I'll get nasty side eyes if we're on a first name basis.
You're worrying too much. Why are you so against being noticed?
Some people just aren't good with receiving attention.
Huh. If you say so, then how about if no one else is around?
If I say no?
Then I guess if you really had a good reason.
If we made it situational, you might slip up without realizing it, so no.
Your logic's weak. I'm really good at reading the situation, you know.
Then I'll say no because it's embarrassing.
Ha! You weren't embarrassed when I said your name just now, so I'm not buying that.
You're more annoying than you look.
I don't think you should be saying that to someone's face.
Sorry, I'm just blunt like that.
Wow.
What now?
I think blunt people are great.
Ah! Now, what's with this girl? I was sure she would throw that right back at me. Is this what the embodiment of sociability is like? I was completely shaken by her response. Optimistic social people are scary. Afterward, we both returned to our respective classrooms. That night.
Keisuke, thanks for coming to get me.
No problem. You sure you're not too tired?
I just took a bath, so I feel great.
It's chilly at night. Be careful.
It'll be fine. My energy's my greatest strength. Besides, they say that idiots don't catch colds.
You shouldn't say that about yourself. She has a bright personality, but I think she has a screw or two loose. Once we got to my place, I took her up to my room. Come to think of it, what are your grades like?
Not far from the bottom.
Meaning?
All Fs.
That's nothing to be proud of.
Don't get mad at me. I'm just being honest with you.
I don't care about that. You, how have you been studying at all?
I have been.
Then how are you grades this bad?
I don't get what the teachers are saying. So what else am I supposed to do? Don't sigh at me.
Not like I wanted to. If you're failing tests because you don't get what's going on in class, do you know what that means?
What does that mean?
It means you don't understand the fundamentals. That's where we'll have to start. It's bad enough we'll have to start from junior high. This is gonna take time.
Now that you mention it, I started neglecting my grades to focus on running during junior high.
Well, what's done is done.
What's the computer for?
I'm gonna make some simple problems. This is so I can see what you already know.
You can do that?
Writing your problems isn't that hard, but it'll take me a while to do this for every subject. I don't want to waste your time, so we're only gonna work on math tonight. I'll write something for the other subjects later.
Thanks.
I printed the questions out and gave them to Kazuhaya to solve. Meanwhile, I wrote more questions and gave them to her as she finished. Afterward, I looked at her answers and determined where her level was. Well, I get it, more or less.
Really? How is it?
We'll have to build up from elementary school.
Oh no, is it that bad?
You could always go to a university, they'll take you on a sports scholarship.
No, I don't want to give up.
Why are you so set on this? Where are you trying to get into?
Kanon Yuki University.
An elite school renowned for academics and athletics, huh? It'd be a lot easier to get hired by a major company if you graduated from there. I hear alumni keep an eye on promising graduates and make it easier for them to pursue their careers.
If I could get into a good company, I want to make my mom's life easier. At home, it's always just been the two of us.
Oh. I guess you have a lot of studying to do, huh?
You're not going to tell me it's impossible?
You can't say it's impossible until you've done everything you could, right? And you can't give up before you've even started.
Thank you, Keisuke. Actually, other teachers and tutors gave up on me because they thought it'd be impossible. I'm so relieved to hear you say that.
Save it until after you pass. No point in thanking me if we can't make that happen.
Oh, you're right. I'll work really hard.
And so, after that, I tutored Kazuhaya every night. She really wanted to get into KYU, so she was very concentrated on studying. Since we had to restart from the beginning with her, her score on the actual test won't be that high, but she's definitely improving. It's now been half a year since we started our study sessions.
Is it really possible for me?
This is the first time I've heard her feel defeated. Since you've gotten the fundamentals down, your grades have gone up, haven't they?
But the questions on KYU's test are going to be even harder.
Well, you're not wrong.
I knew it. This was impossible from the start.
No, it's not. Besides, it's not like you're trying to get the best score on the test.
What?
You're not trying to get the best score. You're just trying to pass and get in, right?
Right.
Then don't worry about scores or ranks. How about you try solving these problems?
What's this?
I looked at KYU's past entrance exams to find trends in the questions as best I could and made that for you. It's not foolproof, but considering how little time there is left, I think you'll have a much better shot of passing if you focus on that.
You did all this?
I'm here to help you pass after all. I'm just doing what I have to do to make that happen.
Keisuke, I love you.
Kazuhaya, what's gotten into you?
I'm just so happy you've done this for me. And you've been so kind and dedicated in helping me study. I love you so much.
You can't just say that to a guy, you know. They could get the wrong idea.
But I mean it. I love you. I love you, Keisuke.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. I want to go out with you.
Hold on, slow down. This is happening too fast for me.
In that case, if I pass the test, please, kiss me.
How'd he jump to that?
Sorry, I meant, please go out with me if I pass. Is that okay?
Well, okay. Let's go out if you pass. I'd be a total liar if I said I wasn't into Kazuhaya. She is really cute after all. And we've been together every day for the past 6 months, so of course I'd fall for her.
Do you mean it? Oh my gosh!
Don't hug me so suddenly. I'm not used to this.
But I'm just so happy. Why don't we just start going out right now?
Geez, make up your mind. In the end, I promised to kiss her if she passed the test. And we started going out as of that night. Also, because of her intense desire to pass, I decided I wanted to go to KYU with her. And now is the day the results come out.
I'm scared to look.
It'll be fine. You studied hard for this.
You're right. You made those practice questions for me, so I must have scored well enough. Let's see. My number's 293, and yours is 292. I found them! I found both of our names, Keisuke!
I see them too. Congratulations, Fuka!
Thank you! Congratulations to you too, Keisuke! This is all thanks to you! Oh, Keisuke, thank you so much!
I'm the one who should be thanking you, Fuka. In my hometown, people called me a genius when I was small, and greedy adults took advantage of that. And jealous classmates would glare at me and refuse to do anything with me. But thanks to Fuka's kindness, I'm more comfortable interacting with others now. This is all thanks to her. Let's go home.
Okay, and don't forget to keep your promise.
Right. I thought you forgot about the kiss, but I guess not. So we went home.
Keisuke,
Yeah?
stay with me, okay? I love you.
She passed the test, so I made sure to keep my promise.
So, it's over.
This is a bitter memory from high school. I, Nikaido Tomoki, broke up with my girlfriend of 2 years. She's the one who initiated it, but the reason was that it felt as if our feelings for each other had faded. And now, that person who I had such a bitter memory with was in front of me. Her name is Ninomiya Kaede. She's my ex-girlfriend from 6 years ago.
I have no idea why it has to be me that looks after you.
If you have a problem with it, tell the managing doctor.
To get hit by a car while trying to rescue a stray cat? How good-natured of you.
What else could I do? It was a kitten. When I saw it was shaking and wasn't moving out of the way, my body moved reflexively.
Anyways, don't tell anyone that we used to date. It'll be a problem even if they become suspicious.
Got it. There's not really a benefit to talking about it. After that, every day,
Why do I have to feed you?
while complaining the whole time, Kaede took care of me. Though there was nothing I could do since I broke both of my arms. Then one day,
Oh my god, did you really get hit by a car?
A beautiful girl came sprinting into my room. This person, could it be? Oh, Azusa-chan.
Yeah, it's me. Are you hurt?
Wow, you've grown up. This is Kaide's sister, who's 8 years younger. Whenever I would spend time at Kaide's house, we would hang out, so she had gotten attached to me. But after Kaide and I broke up, we didn't meet again, so this was our first time seeing each other after many years. What hurts, hurts, but it's not enough for you to worry about.
Really? I heard you broke your bones.
Yeah, but I'm alright. The truth is that it hurts a lot, but I don't want to worry her.
Are you okay with my sister taking care of you? Is she bullying you?
Well...
Who's bullying him?
Oh, hey.
I knew you would come, but we just talked yesterday, so I didn't think you'd be here so soon. And here you are, making me out to be a bad person.
No, I was just worried about him is all.
Is that so?
Yes, really, right?
She's using me as a shield. She really is just worried about me. It's not like she came to badmouth you.
If that's the case, why did you use the word bullying?
I just misspoke.
Azusa, is this your roundabout way of trying to pick a fight with me?
Oh my god, help me, Tomoki!
That's how they always were. In their house, they lost their father when Azusa was still little, and their mom worked late. So Kaide took on the mother role and disciplined Azusa. Therefore, Azusa has mixed feelings towards Kaede. In the past, I often got in between them and soothed Azusa. Kaede, aren't you still working? Won't the other nurses get mad if you're just chatting here?
I know, you don't have to tell me that.
And with those words, Kaede left. I guess she didn't have anything for me. I think she just heard that Azusa was here and came in. I guess she's really attached to her sister.
Thank you, Tomoki.
I'd say no worries, but it's not a big deal.
No, she only listens to what you have to say. So you are a powerful ally to have.
We broke up, so I don't know why she would listen to me. Also, when you get home, I won't be there, so try not to anger her too much.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, Tomoki. Please try to put her in a good mood before her shift ends.
Even if you say that, it's impossible. We aren't dating anymore.
No, it'll be fine. As long as it's you, it'll be fine.
Where's this faith coming from?
She's pretty simple, and no matter what anyone says, there's still a part of her.
Azusa.
Oh, why are you back?
I came back because I realized that I forgot to tell you something, but if you say something weird, I'll have to punish you at home.
Eek!
Whenever Kaede would threaten her, Azusa would become quiet like a cat. I don't know what she was trying to tell me, but she'll be in no condition to tell me now. She's really become quite submissive. After that, while Kaede took care of my body, Azusa would come visit nearly every day and take care of my heart. Though we stopped seeing each other after Kaede and I broke up, it was like having a cute sister. Kaede didn't seem too concerned that Azusa and I were friendly. Then finally, it was time for me to leave the hospital.
I can finally stop taking care of you.
I'm sure it was unpleasant to have to take care of me. Now we won't have to see each other. Kaede was in high spirits. What's up all of a sudden?
Just in case, let's exchange numbers. I'm just worried that your condition might take a turn for the worse. Therefore, if by some small chance something happens, let's exchange numbers.
When we broke up, we erased each other's contact info, so she doesn't have my number, but her reason for exchanging it seems weird. I only broke my bones. It's not like my condition can become bad. If I'd hit my head and something happened, I'm sure we would have known by now.
Hurry up, I'm busy.
Okay. Kaede was rushing me, so I ended up exchanging numbers. Though I didn't think there'd be any reason for us to talk, or so I thought.
Are you busy?
In the evening, I received a text from Kaede. I'm not busy.
Okay, then I'm coming over.
Why? And how do you know where I live?
Azusa told me. And you live alone, right? You just got out of the hospital, so it would be bad if you started neglecting your health. If something happens, it'll be my fault since I was supposed to take care of you.
I thought that there was just no way. But when Kaede becomes nonsensical like this, she doesn't listen. There must be something else she wants. Since I couldn't reject it per se, she was going to come no matter what. So rather than fight about it, I just accepted it.
It's so nice of you to meet me halfway.
Well, it's dangerous at night. In any case, what's up all of a sudden?
I told you, I'm worried that you are going to neglect yourself.
But even so, is this normal to do?
If I don't come, Azusa said she would. She was just saying that she's got to take care of you.
Ah, I see. In other words, she doesn't want Azusa and me to spend time together, so she came. She really does have a sister complex. You don't really have to worry. I would never try anything with your sister.
Really? I mean, you were awfully sweet on her before.
I was just treating her like a sister.
Really now?
She's really doubting me for some reason. Wow, this is delicious! The meal Kaede made was as delicious as a meal in a restaurant. I guess since she's been cooking for so long.
Even if you flatter me, it's really nothing.
I'm not trying to flatter you, I really mean it. Does she seem happy? You should have let me do the dishes.
I can't do that. Cleanup is part of cooking.
As usual, so earnest. I think this earnest aspect of her is part of her charm. Honestly, I have warm feelings about this part of her. Though even so, I wonder why we stopped seeing each other.
Okay, now everything's done.
True, but why are you on the sofa?
What? I'm not allowed to sit here?
No, I just figured you'd go home after eating.
You're being kind of cold. Letting me cook for you and as soon as you're finished eating telling me to go home?
That's not what I meant. I guess... I'm sure you're tired. Take as much time as you need. I definitely insulted her, so I just let her do what she wanted. This is so awkward. What does she want? We wordlessly continued watching TV together, and I couldn't figure out what to do. Seriously, what does she want? Oh? What's wrong? I noticed that Kaede got closer to me, so I asked her what's up.
Nothing, don't get it confused.
For some reason, she got mad. Well, did I do something wrong? After that, her suspicious behavior continued. Then she went home. After that, every day for some reason, Kaede would come over to my house and try to take care of me. I really couldn't figure out what she was thinking. I was grateful for her help, but I couldn't hide my confusion. Does she still have feelings for me? I had my suspicions, and then one day...
Hey, Tomoki!
Oh, Azusa! What a coincidence to meet here!
Totally! Are you out shopping?
Yeah, what about you?
I'm also shopping. It's almost my sister's birthday, so I was thinking of buying her a present.
I see.
Are you also shopping for a present for her?
Well... She's figured me out.
You guys have gotten along recently. I mean, she's always going to your house.
Oh, well, I guess we've gotten along. Kaede has been coming to my house as if this is part of her job.
Really? Are you hearing yourself? You're really not going to question anything?
Well, Kaede has this very earnest side of herself. And because of that, and the fact that she's been taking care of me, I figured I should give her a present. What? Azusa?
I don't think it's a good idea that you are so guarded of a person. Even when you guys broke up, you considered her true feelings as outside of yourself and pulled away, right?
Well, not really. At the time, I also felt that my feelings for her had faded. It's strange to tell you, but at the time, Kaede was always irritated. That's right. One day, she just started having a short fuse, which is why when she wanted to break up, I agreed with it.
If so, why didn't you guys talk about that? She's always loved you. I would know because I can see it. There's bothersome aspects of her, which is why she isn't used to being honest. So there must have been a reason why she was mad.
That was 6 years ago. Why does it matter?
It's not over yet. You guys are still carrying the weight of it.
Wait, Azusa, what are you doing?
I'm going to make you talk to her. Otherwise, you guys will come to regret it.
As Azusa said that, she pulled me and dragged me to her house.
Kaede!
What, Azusa? Why are you yelling? Oh, Tomoki, what are you doing here?
I don't know. All kinds of stuff happened.
Nothing happened. We've just got a lot of stuff we have to talk about.
What?
Why are you mad at Tomoki? What happened 6 years ago?
That's old news.
It's not old news. You are still carrying around its dead weight. Even though you still like him, you won't be honest about it. It's a bad part of your personality.
Bad?
It's bad to not be honest.
I'll say it now, but the reason it's like this is because it was your fault.
My fault?
I'll never forget it. What I saw 6 years ago. You used my absence as a chance for you to kiss Tomoki.
No way! That's not true. I have never kissed him. I think you're confused.
I'm not confused. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
It's not true. Tell her it's not true, Tomoki.
Well, actually, Azusa, there was a time.
What?
See, I told you there was a time.
But I don't remember it.
You probably don't remember because you were really sleepy at the time.
What? You're saying I kissed him in my sleep?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what you were so angry about. To think that she saw... I guess, now that I think of it, it was around that time that she started acting weird.
It doesn't matter that you did it in your sleep. At that point, I had never even done it myself. I was waiting for him when I was an adult, and to think that my younger sister beat me to it?
So, it's my fault you broke up?
Well, it's not my intention to put the full blame on you. We are the ones who couldn't repair the relationship, and I'm the one who held on to the anger. Now that I think of it, I was quite immature.
I'm sorry, Kaede.
Tomoki?
I thought it was just an innocent thing, and I didn't think too much about it. I wish I had realized how much it bothered you.
Don't apologize. I'll feel bad.
I'm not trying to make you feel bad. Were you coming to my house to get back together with me?
Well, yes. I noticed that no woman came to visit you in the hospital, and figured you didn't have a girlfriend. But I'm the one who broke up with you. So I tried to make myself appealing to you so you'd approach me first.
Okay. Let's try again then. Let's date.
Really? But don't you dislike me now?
To be honest, my feelings had faded. But I now know why you were mad, and I've seen you devote yourself to caring for me. I was also dragging around our breakup from 6 years ago. So if it's something that can be fixed, I want to fix it.
I'm so happy. It was one of my biggest regrets. I've always wondered why we didn't just talk about it. Thank you, but also I'm so sorry.
In this way, 6 years later, we started dating again. And 2 years later,
Congratulations on your wedding!
we got married. I want to try hard to make Kaede happy, to make up for the 6 years we wasted.
One morning during my first year after graduation, I, Sota Matsumi, was heading to make a deal with the first client of my life. All right, I can do this. Finally, my first ever independent deal. Because of that, I was full of energy and will. I mean, it is just making a new deal with a client that my senior introduced to me. But more importantly, it finally feels like I'm finally an adult. But then,
Mommy!
I found a little girl crying by a crosswalk. Oh, she must be lost. She probably accidentally got separated from her mom. Even so, all of the passers-by just gave her a glance and walked by. What a cold world we live in. Am I being forced an ultimatum? But I don't want to just ignore her. I'll probably regret doing that later on. But I'm not sure whether I'll make it to the meeting if I go help her. What a difficult choice to make. Why do I have to decide between my morals and my career? But I'll probably regret leaving her even more. Are you alright? After going back and forth in my mind, I decided to ask the girl if she was okay. I don't want to make her feel scared, so I've got to act as nice as I can. The girl looked at me and said,
I wanted a more handsome person.
Hey! Maybe I'll just leave. It's unrealistic to hope for someone more handsome than a guy like me in the high mids, kid. Forget about acting nice. If they're as bold as this, they probably don't need words to comfort them. Laugh at me if you want.
Hi, mids?
Don't cutely tilt your head like that. You forced me to face reality. I'll just tell myself that she has some bad eyesight. But whatever, that doesn't matter. So, kid, what are you doing here? We were getting a bit off track too, so I just went ahead and asked her. The moment I asked her, tears began to reappear in her eyes.
I asked my mommy.
The response was as expected. Do you know where you two separated?
Home.
Wow, who would have thought you could get lost at the starting point?
Mommy said she was going to work, and I said I didn't want her to go, but she left and...
I see. So she ran away from home to go look for her mom. It's impressive how she walked all the way over here. Alright, I'll take you to the police station. I picked up the little girl and brought her on my shoulders.
Mister?
Oh, is piggyback riding better?
No, it's just fine.
Alright. I don't hate you honestly, kid.
But mister, what's a police station? Will I be able to meet mommy if I go there?
You'll be able to meet her. They have some heroes called police officers stationed here.
Aren't you a hero, mister?
I'm just an ordinary, handsome guy. She tilted her head in a puzzled way again. Please stop. By the way, kid, what's your name?
Mommy told me that you should state your name first before asking other people their name.
My bad. My name's Sota.
Give me a bit more than that.
What more do you want to know about me?
My name is Meg.
That's a great name.
Meg as in give me gifts.
Well, I'm a bit worried for your future. Hopefully she doesn't become a sugar baby or anything. I became pretty close with a kid who calls herself Meg by the time we arrived to the police station.
Here, here. Here, here.
What's all of this about? I'm sorry for the racket. Seems like this child is lost. I see. Can you please tell us your name?
My name is Meg, as in give me gifts.
Hope the police don't get worried about a household environment. Do you know your mom's name? Unlike when she was crying, Meg was answering nice and clearly to the police. It'll probably be fine to leave her with the police while I head to my meeting. I still might be able to make it if I run. Oh, thank God I left my house an hour early. Alright, I think I'll get going now. I've met my goal, so I'll just hurry over to my client. Can you please let go, my lady?
Where are you going, mister?
I need to go to work.
No!
Huh?
Stop doing the same thing as mommy!
Oh, what should I do about this child asking me to be late for work? But the police officers are here, so you won't be lonely, right? And your mom's gonna come in a bit.
But these people aren't handsome.
Even if it's the truth, you shouldn't go on saying those things, you little cutie. That applies to you too, sir. My bad. So I ended up getting my meeting rescheduled. Luckily, my client was super nice. My senior colleague also said that I'd made the right choice, and I was once again reminded that there's still some hope for humanity. So I'll turn my back on the fact that he didn't believe in me until I let the police talk to him on the phone.
Hey, when's mommy coming?
Didn't I tell you that she's coming in a minute, kid?
It's already been 3 seconds since that.
I wish it was just that she got the measurements wrong in that line.
Meg!
After 30 minutes of being asked that question every 3 seconds, a lady who seemed like she was in a rush came running in. Wow, she's so beautiful. There at the entrance was a lady with her black hair growing all the way down to her waist. She had a beautiful fragility with a childlike cuteness at the same time.
Mommy!
Hey, I told you not to go outside!
I'm sorry.
But thank God you were fine.
After just seeing them hug each other, you could tell that Meg's mom had been worried to death. Judging by the way she was still in her suit, she'd probably run over here straight from her workplace. Alright, I guess there's nothing more for me to do. Oh yes, but are you fine with leaving without talking to him? I actually had a meeting rescheduled and don't have much time. Oh, okay. But thank you. Since the police said it was fine, I decided to leave the station right away. After finishing the meeting with my client, as I began to head back to my office. Hey, Matsumi! Oh yes, thank you so much for today. Please don't say never mind about the deal. I wouldn't say that. There was nothing wrong about thinking that it might happen after suddenly being spoken to. An employee of ours wants to have a talk with you. Could you give us some time? Of course! Yes, I can skip some work! I can never turn down a request by the client. Alright, please wait here. I wonder what this is about. I don't remember messing anything up. I thought today's meeting went well. Is this about the rescheduling? What should I say? An image of myself being scolded at popped in my head.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Huh? Wait, have I met this person before?
So, it was about you, Mr. Matsumi?
Apparently she knows who I am. But I don't think she's from this department.
Thank you so much for earlier.
How strange.
We met at the police station earlier.
Oh, about the lost child!
Did you not remember about the event?
I was too worried about ruining the deal with my client that everything else had been overwritten. But what a coincidence! I never imagined Meg's mom would work at a partnering company.
I was surprised as well when I heard that you would be late for helping a lost child. I would have thought that it was a lie for sure, if the police hadn't called themselves. Chance really is a strange thing.
Can someone please make a nice world where people actually believed in me?
I truly thank you for today. If you hadn't taken Meg to the police station, who knows what could have happened?
No, it really is fine. It really was a coincidence, after a debate in my head.
A debate?
Whoops, my mouth slipped.
My name is Awai Nijima. I'm sorry for the late introduction.
You may know already, but my name is Sota Matsumi. But did you really come all the way just to thank me?
That too, but I was actually looking to ask you for a favor.
After looking around awkwardly, Miss Nijima started talking like the way you'd thought a conversation to break up with a lover. Even though we're not dating. But I'm glad I could even have one encounter with a beauty like her.
If you're fine with it, could you come over to my place?
Huh? A week after receiving such words from her,
Mister!
I reunited with the lost child.
How dare you enter our household!
At that point, I was worried whether I'd be scolded by the two of them.
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsumi. Meg had been begging to bring you over to our house.
Here's what she said. Apparently, this wasn't a passionate inviting by an adult, but an invitation for a playdate by a child. It isn't easy being a ladies' guy. Not.
Let's play together!
Her innocent smile shines towards me, and somehow I feel warm seeing it.
Hey, Meg! Be polite with Mr. Matsumi.
That's fine, I like playing with kids.
Thank you for saying that.
I'd underestimated the energy of a child. So, this is the energy of a child.
What's wrong, mister?
After playing with Meg for a few hours straight, I was already down on my face. It was already dinner time and I was already really hungry. A microwaved meal is waiting for me at home.
Mr. Matsumi, if you'd like, you can eat with us before you leave.
Gladly. Goodbye, microwave food. I was hungry, so I'm so excited.
I'm glad to hear that. You might have noticed already, but I'm a single mother.
I mean, I could tell by the way she brought a guy like me back to her home. I thought I shouldn't stick my neck into their business and said nothing.
So, I bet Meg's glad someone like a father came over.
That's great, kid. I like the way you're thinking. I only remember being played with.
But she's normally very shy.
What does shy mean?
But
I think she's grown on to you, Mr. Matsumi.
this kid's shy? Why does she know so many odd sayings but not know the word shy?
By the way, you look very young, Mr. Matsumi.
I'm turning 23 this year.
Oh, so 1 year below me.
And she's already a mother? Wow, it's amazing how you're raising her on your own.
It was very difficult a while ago. It's still a lot of work now, but...
I see why with a child who runs away by herself.
But I forget about how difficult it was when I'm right beside her. Besides, the reason I split with my partner was myself.
You might think, what does he know about when I say this? After listening to her story. But please, let me know if you ever need help with anything.
Mr. Matsumi?
Of course, if you think I'm a weird guy and don't want to, then that's completely fine too.
Are you coming again tomorrow?
It seems that I already need your help.
I didn't expect to be needed this soon. Me and Miss Nijima started to laugh. Ever since then, me, Miss Nijima, and Meg have been meeting each other very often.
Let's go to the park, Soda.
Where's the mister, kid?
Hey, Meg!
Even though we're strangers, me and Meg had already constructed a relationship.
Mr. Matsumi, until what time are you available today?
I'm open all day today. She'll probably ask me to stay so I can stay until she falls asleep. Recently, I've been sticking around until Meg fell asleep. Alright, just for today though. I'm starting to feel like I'm invading their daily lives.
Meg's been so happy lately.
Maybe it's because a happy toy appeared in front of her?
I don't think she thinks of you as a toy, more like a father. Meg never had a father.
Miss Nijima dropped a tear.
If I hadn't made a single mistake in college, she wouldn't have had to feel lonely like this.
Didn't you think of making a new father?
It's embarrassing, but I'm a bit scared. It really is a shame. If it was for her, I should go on and find a father.
With the looks and personality she has, Miss Nijima could easily find someone. She has a charm that could blow away even the biggest of issues and worries that could come along. But she probably can't take the first step, as I could tell from the self-ridiculing way she'd laugh. There's no shame at all.
Huh?
I don't know anything about what happened, but the fact that you're able to raise a child at only 1 year older than me is amazing. Just by looking at Meg, I can tell that she's happy. And that's all thanks to everything you've done for her. Please don't say it's a shame. From my perspective, you're one of the most amazing people I've met.
Thank you so much. You made my day.
I'm glad I could help. Please let me know if I can do anything for you too.
I really appreciate you for everything you've done for me and Meg.
I don't think I've done anything for Miss Nijima yet. Well, I've been having tons of fun being with her too, so if that means she approves, then all is well. A month after, continuing to see the Nijimas.
Hey, mister.
What's wrong, Meg?
Come to my open classroom at preschool.
Oof.
Meg, Mr. Matsumi has things to do.
I'll bring my camera with me.
Mr. Matsumi?
If it'll capture Meg's childhood, paying a few $1,000s is nothing. Maybe, probably. But it says here that only family can participate, right? Is it alright for me to attend this? I really do want to go if I'm allowed to.
Are you not allowed to go, mister?
Well, it's just that we still don't know yet.
But you always stay with us on days that I don't have school.
I can't remember when was the last time I ate dinner on my own at a weekend. After seeing Meg begin to tear up, I didn't know what to say to her. Well, what should I do now? I really do want to and see her in a school uniform and leave a picture to look back at. But I really am just a stranger. As I was thinking that to myself,
Mr. Matsumi.
Miss Nijima sat down next to me with a serious look on her face.
I wasn't sure whether it was right for me to ask this to you.
And?
Mr. Matsumi, will you become Meg's father?
She seemed serious but cautious at the same time. Her hands were shaking and her eyes had fear in them. I mean, this is different from just asking someone out. She's asking someone who's never dated before to raise a child with her. Considering the past, Miss Nijima must be feeling something unimaginable right now. And in response, of course,
I understand. It's only no. What?
she was surprised I even gave an answer. Why are you surprised? You're the one who asked.
Because.
Of course. I thought about a lot of things too. I'm still 22 and I've never raised a child and we weren't even dating. But I'm as serious as anyone could get. But I can't do anything about my feelings towards you and Meg. I love you both. If not, I wouldn't come here every weekend like this. Are you sure about asking me for such a thing? I mean, I'm still 22. And I'm not rich or handsome, and you could probably find someone a lot better.
I needed to be you. You were so kind and helped us out even when it did nothing good for you. And I feel safe when I'm with you. And above all, Meg really likes you. She doesn't grow on to any other men other than you. But we knew you were different.
I'm so fortunate to have someone as beautiful as you, Miss Nijima.
A lot of people have said that kind of thing to me before, but I feel the happiest when you say it.
Hey Meg, I know I'm young and handsome and all, but...
Handsome?
Now. Are you sure I can be your dad?
Yes, I want you to be my dad, mister.
Meg said that with the biggest smile on her face. I look forward to my future with you, Miss Hawaii.
I look forward to that as well, Mr. Soda.
And that's how I became the father of a child at such a young age. Meg looks great in her uniform. And on the open classroom day, I was at Meg's classroom with an insanely expensive camera in my hand.
You already look like a great dad, Mr. Soda.
It feels like I've entered a whole new world at the age of 22. By the way, when I told my parents about the marriage, they praised me for it. Apparently, they thought that I'd never get married. It's a weird thing to say with a son with such handsome features. By the way, after the ceremony is over, I'd like to go see your parent.
It's all right. They're already excited to see you.
I need to go change into my white tuxedo.
Please, just wear what you're wearing now.
Mommy, Daddy.
Meg waved her hand at my nervous self. And upon seeing such a scene, how can someone possibly be so cute?
Seems like you've grown on to her too.
My heart warmed in agreement.
I'm Haruki Imajo, a high school sophomore. I have no idea why, but this little girl, who I think is in elementary school, keeps staring at me. She keeps following me like this. I don't know why she's following me. We just met. Should I try talking to her? Do you need something from me?
I'm lost.
You're lost? Why? Where did you come from?
I know my address.
Okay, then I'll take you to the police.
Can you take me to my house?
Me? Can't the police take you?
If it's the police, my sister might get mad. But if it's you, my sister won't get mad.
I think she'll be even more mad that you followed someone you don't know.
Don't worry, you can trust me.
What? Maybe she's expecting me to convince her sister not to get mad? I stood there not knowing what to do, but then...
Really?
Her eyes started filling with tears. Oh no, but okay, I'll take you to your house.
Thank you.
Oh, were you just maybe fake crying? Seeing her mood change so quickly made me doubt her. I think she's just flat out tricking me.
Okay, mister, let's go.
What? Why are you holding my hand?
Because outside is dangerous for little kids. We have to hold hands.
But this girl doesn't look that little. Still doubtful, I kept going.
Walk, we're going on a walk. La 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 la.
She seems so happy. But this isn't a walk. We are currently heading towards the station. Apparently this girl came here by train from a town 3 stations away. According to her, she wanted to go on an adventure. By the way, she says she's in the 4th grade, and her name is Hina Momoi. Momoi, huh? But there's probably no relation. This is your house?
Yep. I think my sister's home.
Your sister? Huh. There's no way.
I'll unlock the door.
Oh, well, you don't need me anymore, so I'll leave.
You can't leave yet! I have to say thanks! Come inside!
She's not letting me leave. I knew that when I looked into Hina's eyes. Of course, I might be wrong.
Hina, you're home?
Hi, Oni-chan! I'm home!
Welcome back. Who is this? Oh, Imajo? What? What are you doing here?
Well, I had a feeling, but I can't believe Hina's sister really was that Momoi. Arisa Momoi. We went to the same high school and even had the same homeroom teacher. Everyone says she's the prettiest girl in school, but she seems to not like boys for some reason, so I've never really talked to her before. So things are really awkward.
So I got lost, so he brought me home.
What? You got lost? I thought you were at the hospital visiting Mom today.
You were visiting your mom at the hospital?
Oh! Oni-chan, what are you talking about? It's not today!
Really? When I told you this morning I would be late with student council, you said you would go by yourself.
No, you're wrong! Who cares about that? I went to thank him! He helped me when I was lost!
I told you, you don't have to do that!
I do!
But we'll upset your sister.
Oni-chan, it's fine, right? He saved my life!
Well, I guess so. He did save your life after all.
Really?
Yes.
Yay! Then let's play in Oni-chan's room!
Why my room?
Your room is bigger!
No, it's not!
I wanna play in your room!
I was taken to Arisa's room by Hina. So, this is your room, Momoi.
Don't stare too much. It's embarrassing.
Sorry, but this was my first time in a girl's room, so I couldn't help but be curious. And it just happened to be the room of the prettiest girl in school. There's a lot of stuffed animals. Apparently, she likes stuffed animals. Wait, where did Hina go?
Oh yeah, she was just here.
While I was being distracted by Momoi's room, Hina had disappeared. Then...
I'm here!
Oh, Hina, what do you have? A video game?
Yep, let's play!
So Hina likes video games.
I don't know how to play, so why don't you and Imaju play?
Oh, I want Oni-chan to play too!
Hina?
Really? Oni-chan is such an Oni-chan.
Sorry.
I don't really know what's going on, but does this mean that these two are close? Probably Himejo is at the beck and call of her spoiled younger sister. Then we started playing, but there were only 2 controllers, so first I played a battle game with Hina.
You're bad at this.
Hey, Hina!
Momoi, it's fine. If I win, she'll probably cry, so I better make sure to lose.
You suck! You suck!
She's little, but she's good at taunting me. I continued playing with Hina, and after a few battles,
Okay, here. You're next, Oni-chan.
Hina gave her controller to Momoi. Maybe she was satisfied after winning every time.
No, I'm fine. I've never even played this game before.
Just have him teach you.
You're supposed to teach me?
I'm thirsty. I'm gonna go get some juice.
Hey, Hina!
Hina left the room. Maybe she had already gotten bored playing. She might get mad when she comes back, but then we'll play. If we decide to play now, I'll have to teach Momoi how to play. And I don't want to do that. I can't teach her. Momoi is so cute and smells so nice. If she gets close while I'm showing her how to play, some weird thoughts might arise. But...
Oh, if it's okay with you, I would like you to teach me.
What?
Well, I might not learn otherwise, and Hina is mean and won't teach me, so...
Why is she acting like a younger sibling? That's what she makes me think when she says such things. Okay then, let's play. It's easy, so you'll be fine.
Really? You'll teach me?
Yep. It's a little embarrassing, but this is a chance to get closer to her. I then taught Momoi how to play. She's smart, so she got it immediately, so we were able to play right away. By the way, Hina didn't come back.
I'm sleepy.
She finally came back about an hour later.
Hey, Hina. What are you doing, leaving Imaju all alone?
I can't help it. I got tired. I was sleeping.
Gosh, you really just do whatever you want.
Okay, well, Hina's back, so I'll be heading home.
Wait!
Yes, Hina?
Why don't you stay for dinner? Oni-chan's cooking's really good.
Momoi's homemade dinner?
Hey, Hina. What are you saying? Imaju doesn't want to stay for dinner.
You don't want to stay?
Oh, well, the thing is...
Haven't your parents probably already started making dinner?
No, my parents both work and come home late, so I always eat out.
Wow, you're rich.
Hey, Hina.
I guess so. So, no one's making dinner, so you don't have to worry about that. But I can't ask you to make some for me. I can't trouble you like that.
It's no trouble for me. I mean, I'll be happy if you stay.
Really? Happy?
Oh, I didn't. That was just a slip of the tongue. Wait, no, I mean, I only always have Hina to eat my cooking, so it's a chance for me to get better or whatever.
So, it's no trouble or anything? Oh, okay. Then if you insist, I'll probably never have the chance to eat her cooking again.
Oh, okay.
Oni-chan, you look so happy. Does it make you happy that he's going to eat your cooking?
Hey, Hina, don't lie.
What? I'm only saying what I saw.
You didn't see anything.
Huh?
I'm going shopping. I haven't gone today yet.
Oh, I'll go with you and help with the bags.
It's fine. You stay here and play with Hina.
And with that, she left, practically running out of the house. She seems like she was in a hurry.
Oni-chan is walking on air.
Hey, Hina, what are you doing?
I just wanted to try sitting on your lap.
She really just does whatever she wants. That's what I thought, but I decided to let her do whatever she wanted. It's delicious!
I'm glad you like it.
Oni-chan makes the best food in the world.
Come on, Hina, stop exaggerating. And if Mom finds out you said that, you're gonna make her cry, you know.
That is that, and this is this.
You just say whatever is convenient, huh?
Oh yeah, Hina did say when I first came here that her mom is in the hospital, and they haven't mentioned their dad. If only Hina eats her cooking, does that mean that they live alone? I wondered, but I knew it wasn't my place to ask. But maybe Hina's self-indulgent nature is because she's lonely.
Hey,
Yeah? What's up?
isn't Oni-chan's cooking so good? You want to eat it every day?
Hina? What are you saying all of a sudden?
So, what do you think?
Well, yeah. It'd be great if I could eat it every day. What? What's wrong, Momoi? Momoi suddenly made a weird sound and didn't look okay, so I was concerned. Is she having some sort of panic attack or something?
Gosh, he doesn't get it.
Okay, I'm leaving now. Thank you for dinner. After Momoi calmed down, we finished eating, and Momoi and I cleaned up together. Then I decided to go home. I have to finish my homework, and I can't bother Momoi by staying here any longer. If I was being honest, I did want to get closer to Momoi.
You're coming again tomorrow, right?
Hina?
Hey, what are you doing, Hina?
Since you're always eating alone, I think it's better if you ate here with us from now on.
Come on, don't be a nuisance to Imaju.
Okay then, marry me. Then it'll be okay, right?
What? No, that's not okay.
Selfish words sprung from a child's imagination. Hina wasn't serious, but for some reason, Momoi was genuinely upset. Maybe because she loves her sister, she doesn't want her to joke about that? Or something? I couldn't figure out why she was so upset, so that's what I reasoned. But...
Hina, you know I like Imaju. Why would you say something like that?
Huh? You like me?
Oh, no, That's not what I meant.
That is what she meant. Oni-chan really likes you.
Hey, Hina!
What? What do you mean?
I knew that Oni-chan liked you, so I brought you here on purpose. I wanted you and Oni-chan to become boyfriend and girlfriend.
What? So, you're saying that you got lost was also...
Yep. I just happened to see him after visiting Mom, so I thought I'd bring him here. Oni-chan showed me your picture so many times, I remembered what you looked like.
My picture?
Hina, just shut up! Now!
So Momoi, you have a picture of me, and you're always showing that to Hina? Is it true that you like me?
Oh, yes.
Apparently she thought she couldn't fool me on this. Whatever Hina said, Momoi did say she liked me too. Okay, so... do you want to try going out?
Huh? Really?
Yeah, I've always admired you. You're so nice and pretty, so if I can be your boyfriend, I want to be your boyfriend.
Oh, me too. I like you and how nice you are. From when I was a freshman, I liked how caring you were at Recon High School, and Sports Day, and Culture Day. So I wanted to be your girlfriend.
Good. Then let's date Momoi. I mean, Arisa.
Yes, Haruki.
And that's how Arisa and I started dating. All because of Hina's plan. And from then on, I went to Arisa's house almost every day. And just like that, the three of us would hang out. Apparently their father has been working overseas for a long time, and Hina was lonely. So, knowing what her sister thought of me, she thought she would bring us together and make me her brother. Now my days were to be spent spoiling my cute girlfriend and her little sister.
My name is So Higurashi. I'll be assigned to this team as of today. I look forward to working with you all. I, So Higurashi, joined Yuki Kanon Inc. as a salesman. A couple of days ago, I'm currently the president of 20 companies, succeeding my father who passed away last year due to illness. From reports, we noticed that some of the company's performance had continued to deteriorate over the past few years, so we attempted to introduce a new system to investigate the cause. My secretary wasn't so happy about the sudden change, but the company's performance could decline within just minutes. If our performance is high, there's no need to change anything. But if not, we must make our move quickly. There's also one more issue that needs to be resolved. There have been way too many people quitting jobs lately. This leads to why I am here, joining my company as a fake new employee using the help of HR.
So I'll be your supervisor, Kazuo Kozayama. I'm the chief of this team. And this is Mami Shirayama, your mentor.
Hi, I'm Mammy. I've only been here for 3 years, but feel free to ask me anything.
It would be great if you could put that positive energy to your work, Mommy. Anyways, if you need any help, ask her.
What's with his attitude? He talks so rudely. I was a little taken back by Kazuyama's tone, but I tried to shake it off. It's nice to meet you, Mommy.
It's nice to meet you too. Please ask me anything. Oh, also, not to be rude, but are you older than me?
I'm 27.
Oh, I knew it! I'm 24. You don't have to talk so formally to me since I'm younger than you.
No. Age doesn't matter since you have more experience in this company than I do. I should talk to you formally.
You're so serious.
I get that a lot. From my secretary, that is.
Is there something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. Anyways, shall we get to work? I'd like to learn about my tasks.
Right. Let's start with the work manual then.
And then, we walked over to my desk. I took a look at the work manual. I remember making this. This is the work manual that we use throughout the entire Higurashi corporate, made for new employees. It was made when I was still working for my father, and it includes security precautions, sales etiquette, and how to use the system used by the Higurashi corporate in common with the company. I never thought that the day would come when I would have to use the materials I created for new employees myself.
Well then, I'll excuse myself now since I have a meeting.
She has good manners. Thanks to Mommy, her warm attitude and politeness make me feel welcome. On the other hand,
I'm not gonna reach my quota!
I have no time!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll get right back to you as soon as possible.
Things aren't looking well at the office. Is it because of this atmosphere that so many employees are quitting? And how come they all work so hard, yet our performance is not improving? Even after reading through the company's materials beforehand, the average age of the employees was young. In other words, it seems that veteran employees are leaving the company. Is that why the expertise hasn't been passed on? They seem to be working overtime, which is costing them a lot of money in labor costs. Nevertheless, if we tell them not to work overtime, there will be employees who will work without overtime pay. That would only make it more burdensome, and there'd be no point.
What's with the scary face? Is something bothering you?
Mommy's meeting must have ended while I was observing the employees. Oh, it's nothing. I'm fine.
Are you sure? Please let me know if you need anything.
Well, actually, I noticed that everyone seems so busy working so hard. Can I ask how hard it is to reach the quota?
To be honest, yes, it is difficult. We barely reach our goal.
Barely. This isn't good at all.
Quotas are considered based on who performs the best. It seems that if we look up to those achieving the goal, we can achieve it if we put in the effort.
What? That's stupid! I never assigned such a way of thinking. That must be hard.
Yes, it is.
There must be a lot of retirees then, aren't there?
You're absolutely right. Unfortunately, not many people can stick with our way of doing things here. People who are good at their job end up finding other better jobs.
I see. Well, let's change the subject. I'd like to start my work on a happy note.
You're right. Here are the handover materials. Please read it.
With that, I was left alone again. Mommy must be busy too. Seems that veterans are quitting due to reckless quotas. I'd like to have this investigated ASAP, but not so soon. So I decided to stay undercover and investigate.
Mr. Higurashi, I will be going to sell the new products tomorrow. Could you please take a look at these materials as well?
Okay.
Well, I'm off to do some business now.
Huh? Is there any way I could get some help?
I would, but I was told not to by my supervisor. I'm sorry. I have to reach my quota today, so I'll see you later.
This is worse than I thought. Now I see why we're doing so poorly. I was so overwhelmed with the current situation that my head hurt. At any rate, I want to replace the person at the top as soon as possible. But not yet. 3 days later...
Welcome back, Mr. Oh my goodness! What happened?
Huh? What?
You look stressed. Have you lost some weight?
Oh. Well, about the company. We gotta do something about it.
Oh, was it that bad?
It was worse than I thought. It's a miracle that it hasn't gone out of business. Either way, it'll go bankrupt in a few years for sure.
What are we going to do?
We're gonna do an investigation immediately. Will you make some arrangements?
Yes, sir.
And there are other suspicious aspects to what I'm seeing. Make sure to be thorough. After giving my instructions, I started taking care of the tasks that had been piling up while I was gone. But this life is not stressful in any way.
Have you gotten used to working?
Her warm smile soothes my fatigue. Yeah, I think so.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm impressed that you have been reaching the quota so quickly. It's only been a month since you started working here.
Well, it's all thanks to your support.
I don't deserve any credit. Ideally, I would have supported you more. But I think I'm the one who needs help here. I haven't been able to reach my quota at all.
After going on sales trips with her, I learned that she has absolutely no idea what sales are. She's a wonderful person and all, but she needs to work on her presentation skills. The materials are not to the point and are difficult to read. There's no way she succeeds in conveying the appeal of the product to the customers. It shows how much the employees are untrained.
Hey! What are you doing all chatting? You haven't reached your quota yet! Get to work!
Yes, sir!
Even the newbie is making more achievements than you! You should be ashamed of yourself! He's been reaching quotas! Why don't you learn from him?
Yes!
If you don't show any improvement, I'm gonna be left with no choice but to fire you!
What?
Don't act so surprised! If you can't get things done, you'll just be a burden for everyone at the office! We don't want to waste any labor costs for a useless employee like you! Huh? What was that? Do you have a problem with me?
I just have a headache from learning that there are so many incompetent employees in my company.
Oh, I'm glad you're seeing that too. Tell her, Higurashi.
No, I'm talking about you, Mr. Kuzuyama.
Excuse me? Who do you think you're talking to?
Back to you, sir.
Huh?
Well, seems like you don't even remember your boss's name either. I'm So Higurashi, president of this company.
President? What are you doing here?
To find out what was going on behind the poor performance of the company, I was doing an undercover investigation.
I apologize for the poor performance. It's because of all the useless employees who don't put in any effort to reach their quota. It's all on them!
Are you being serious right now?
Yes!
Then you're not qualified to be in the top position.
What?
You're a manager too, right? If you have staff members who cannot achieve their quotas, it is your fault for not properly training them.
But no one shows any improvement!
Of course, there will be employees who fail to produce results even with proper guidance. However, after investigating for a month, I can't say that this is a nurturing environment. This is not the way things grow. Moreover, as far as quotas are concerned, they are based on the employee who can do the best job. Our company does not need incompetent people who cannot grasp the correct standards and cannot create an environment for employee development. Above all, what you were doing was clearly harassment. Therefore, you will be dismissed on disciplinary grounds.
What? I think you're taking this a bit too far!
How many dozens of promising employees have you had to leave this company because of you? You may not realize it, but you are ruining the lives of so many people. It's only natural that you should get what you deserve, isn't it?
That's not fair!
Please rest assured, you're not alone. According to my investigation, there are several people who are embezzling from the company's sales. I'll be firing those people as well. After that, I fired Mr. Kuzuyama and all of the others causing trouble in the company. From then on, now, I am sure you're all anxious to hear about the layoffs and retirements of our board members, one after another. As president, I am responsible for the situation. I apologize for all the trouble and inconvenience this has brought you. First of all, we promise to make this company better than ever. To this end, we would like to entrust our employees who have been active in the Higurashi Corporation and have expertise in sales and marketing to guide you. Time is limited, but you can learn from these ladies how to be successful in sales. And as for the board members, we are planning to choose from among our most trusted employees. I know this has been a difficult and painful time for you, but the company will be changing from now on. So please continue to lend us your support. I pledge to make the company a better place for its employees.
Mr. Higurashi?
Can I help you?
I'm just a bit shocked to find out who you were. I had no idea. Well, if you've been checking out our newsletter, you would have known.
What? Oh, I'm sorry!
Hey, don't scare them. I was in disguise. And plus, no one would expect the president to join the company, right? It's no problem.
Well, if you say so.
And? Did you need to talk to me about something?
Oh, I was wondering if you wanted to go out for a meal sometime.
What?
I'm sorry!
This girl. I knew there was something different about her.
The president is extremely busy. You're his employee. How dare...
No, it's fine. I'd like to go.
What?
When are you free? I'm free on any days off.
Mr. President, what? Are you trying to set up a date casually? Do you understand your position?
It's my choice to spend my day off however I want, isn't it? Also, be careful of what you say. You could be punished for harassment.
Ugh!
Anyways, how about next Sunday?
Yes, Sunday sounds perfect.
Like so, we made a promise to have dinner on the following Sunday. I still got a lot of work to do, but if I give all my concentration, I should be able to make time to have dinner.
I'm disappointed in you, Mr. Higurashi.
What?
I can't believe you fell for such a young girl. She's just trying to get in with you now that she knows you're the president.
You have a point.
So, why did you get on with it?
I can't be so sure if she's really using me. If that was the case, then so be it. Normally, you'd want to be on your boss's good side. It's better to keep some distance.
Okay. Sometimes I don't understand what you're thinking.
After that, we finished our work while chatting lately with each other. And then Sunday arrived.
I've never been to such a fancy restaurant before.
She's so cute!
Do you think it's alright if I'm not familiar with table manners?
Don't worry. A close friend of mine is the owner of this restaurant, so you don't have to be so nervous.
Okay.
As expected, she's nervous. I wasn't sure if it was better to go to a fancy restaurant like this or somewhere casual, but whatever. It's too late to change places. We took a seat in the restaurant and ordered.
So there's something that I wanted to tell you.
Mommy was the one to break the silence. What is it?
I would like to work with you.
Excuse me?
When I saw how you worked, I thought you were very smart. I mean, it must be because you're the president. So, I would like to learn a lot from you, Mr. Higurashi, and I want to be of more use to the company.
I see. Well, that's sort of impossible.
No!
If you were to work with me, you'd become my secretary. You'd need permission from other managers. And you also need a lot of experience for this type of position.
I understand.
However, I am impressed by your boldness. Besides, I know that you have a good personality. How about becoming an apprentice secretary first?
An apprentice secretary?
Yes. Remember the secretary you met the other day? You can learn from her.
Oh, she's a bit scary.
I see that. But she's nice once you get to know her. She's very good at her job, which is important. Fortunately, she and I will be working at Kanon Inc. until we rebuild the company, so it'll be perfect. If I see some potential after working with her, I would like you to work with me. It may be a long way around for you, but if you look in the long run, it'll be a shortcut for you in the end. It's not that common for one employee to work for the president. So, what do you think?
Yes, I'd love to.
Great! I'll set some arrangements. For the rest of the day, we just enjoyed our meal together. A couple days later...
You're taking too much time on making reports. Also, you need to improve in making your points straight. How many times do I have to tell you?
I'm sorry.
If you don't show any improvement, you won't be able to achieve your goals. Understand?
I understand.
Good. Now let's move on next. I'm gonna be even more strict.
Oh, wait, please hold on.
She could be a bit harsh, but it's clear that she's looking out for Mommy. I have a good feeling about this.
Oh, I got scolded again today.
Good work today.
It's not funny. Are you perhaps enjoying this? You're sadistic.
Are you giving up? Then you must work even harder. Like that, Mommy was a strong girl. If she gets through this, I'm sure she'll develop into an excellent employee. 2 years later...
Mr. President, you have an appointment this afternoon.
Just like that, Mommy had become a wonderful secretary. From now on, she will learn about business management by my side. And after a few years, I will leave her in charge of one of my companies. And then...
Welcome home, darling.
Mommy became my wife. After working for 2 years together, we got very close. We dated for about 6 months and got married. So now she supports me both in my work life and personal life. As for Kanon Corporation, it had been successfully turned around in the past 2 years and was now the mainstay of our group. This is all thanks to my hard-working staff. From now on, I hope to make not only my staff happy, but my wife, Mommy, as her husband.
So, this is the house I'll be tutoring for a while. A 10th grader from the same school as me, from what I know.
Oh, hello.
Hi, I'm Shunta Mochizuki from Tutors Kanon.
Yes, welcome. I'm Emi Hasegawa.
She's so cute, and friendly too. So, it's math and English, right?
Yep, I hope you can help me.
Good. She seems nice and willing to learn. Now that I think of it, when was the last time I visited a girl's room anyway?
By the way, your last name's Mochizuki, right?
Well, yes.
I have a friend with the same last name.
Is she referring to...
Do you know Yuzuki Mochizuki?
Nope. I don't think so.
So, it's just the same last name.
And anyway, let's start studying, Hasegawa-san.
You can call me Emi.
All right. Emi-chan. So, she's one of Yuzuki's friends. I should have turned this down when they said she goes to the same school as me. I hope Yuzuki doesn't find out about this. All things considered, my first day as a part-time tutor ended without incident. I arrived home 8 o'clock in the evening. And when I came home... I'm home!
Welcome home, Nissan. You're quite late today.
My younger sister, Yuzuki, was waiting for me in the doorway. Yeah. Today was my first day on the job.
The tutoring job? You didn't tell me today was your first day.
Oh, I'm sorry, I've got to tell you.
Never mind. I have to prepare dinner. So tell me beforehand whenever you'll be coming home late.
Yes, I'll be careful from now on.
That reminds me. I remember you saying that your first customer was a girl. I trust you aren't using your job as an excuse to make advances on her?
Of course not. I wouldn't do that on a job. This was my sister. She was strict and formal, with a hint of coldness in her voice. If anything, she clearly didn't like me. I probably shouldn't tell her about me tutoring Emi-chan. She wasn't like that back then. Why doesn't she like me anymore? Back when we were younger, we were together all the time, and she would follow me around wherever I went.
Oh, Nii-chan, look at all the flowers.
Wow, it's so colorful! When we were younger, she was more cheerful and always beaming with curiosity. I always had fun being with her. Then, on Yuzuki's first day at middle school, Yuzuki, do you remember the way to school? I'll walk you there.
Nissan, from now on, let's keep each other at a distance.
What? Why?
Because I don't want to cause any rumors at school. And don't talk to me at school. I don't want people knowing that we're related.
Yuzuki? At first, I thought it would be a temporary change. Now that we were grown up, I could understand if she didn't want to be embarrassed, with people knowing I was her brother. So I tried talking to her at home, or buying her the occasional present. But then...
Nissan, stop fussing me around. Do we really need to talk beyond what's absolutely necessary?
But...
Don't give me that face!
Yuzuki then graduated into my high school. Apparently because it was the closest to our house. Since then, we've been going to the same high school. Yet, I've worked hard to make sure no one knew about us being siblings. Yuzuki was already a bishoujo. Even if someone said anything, I doubted anyone would believe she was my sister. Am I simply trying too hard to be her brother? Guess I'll have to do as she says for now. And never talking unless it's absolutely necessary. The following week, on my second day of tutoring...
Mochizuki-sensei, I did it!
Yep, all correct. Great work.
Don't flatter me.
She's like Yuzuki when she still liked me.
Mochizuki-sensei, you're pretty good at working with girls, aren't you?
Huh? Where did that come from?
I don't know. It just feels like you're good at spoiling people.
Actually, I'm rejected by my own sister at home.
Let me guess. You have a girlfriend, don't you?
Yes. Let's move on to the next problem, shall we?
Hey, you're avoiding the question. I'll ask you again later.
I really can't imagine myself having a girlfriend. All things considered, I had a good relationship with Emi-chan. As the test drew closer and closer, I worked more with her, tutoring her from once a week to 3 times a week. Emi-chan was playful and good at poking fun at me. She reminded me so much of the Yuzuki I once knew. I'm so tired.
Welcome home, Nissan.
Oh, yes, I'm home.
Nissan, aren't you coming home late more often now?
I guess. Are you worried or something?
I'm not worried, but remember that tests are coming up soon. Don't forget to study for yourself.
I'll study what I can. I'll go take a bath now.
Nissan?
That's all I need to say, right? To keep talking at a minimum? On the day of Emi-chan's test...
Mochizuki-sensei, look at this! I got better grades!
You did it! Well done, Emi-chan!
Yes, and it's all thanks to you, Sensei!
Nah, it was nothing.
Let me do something for you in return!
Don't worry about it. I'm already getting paid for my job.
My mom and dad are paying for the job. I know! I'll grant you a wish. Tell me anything you want.
Anything?
Yup, anything.
If there's one thing I want,
I trust you aren't using your job as an excuse to make advances on her.
What was I thinking? I almost asked if I could pat her head. Well then, could you buy me a juice can?
Gladly.
I guess this is the right answer. Yuzuki would kill me if I cuddled her friend like that. Emi-chan, why are you holding my arm?
To be honest, I've always wanted a big brother. So, please, let me call you Oni-chan from now on.
She's so sweet. I think Ani-chan is a little too much.
Oh, come on, please.
She really is like Yuzuki.
Nissan.
That day, I was called over to meet Emi-chan's parents, so I stopped by her house on the way home. They were happy to see me and thanked me for my tutoring. It feels good to hear I did my job well. They even said they'd call me if Emi-chan needs help again. I might be getting the hang of this tutoring job.
Oh, Nissan, we need to talk.
Yes? What is it? What? What did they do?
At school, it looks like you were getting along quite well with Emi-chan today.
Yeah, about that. Oh no. Did she see me being with Emi-chan?
You didn't tell her I'm your sister, did you?
Of course not! Honest!
I thought so. If you did, I'm sure Emi-chan would come and tell me about it.
So, Emi-chan was one of your friends? I didn't know that?
Emi-chan?
What?
You get along with her so much that you call her by Emi-chan? Chan! Not san?
No! She just told me she preferred to be called that way!
But she held you by your arm, and you're visiting her house, but it's not even your tutoring shift!
She saw everything!
You're in love with her, aren't you? Admit it!
Why does it have to be like that? I'm just her tutor! If nothing else, I'm just her senior classmate!
Then you're not in love with her?
Yeah, I do think she's sweet, but we're not like that. I mean it. Good. I think she finally got the message.
I see. So, how does that explain you looking so giddy when she called you Oni-chan?
No, that's...
But you did like being called that, didn't you?
I honestly did like it when she called me that, yes. Wait, is that what this is about? That was when I finally realized. The reason Yuzuki was so unhappy about me being with Emi-chan. She probably didn't want me to be close to any of her friends. She didn't like me after all. I accept that you don't like me, Yuzuki. But I stand by what I said. I'm not involved with Emi-chan, so please just...
Nissan, you idiot!
What? Yuzuki, what's wrong?
You meanie!
Yuzuki then locked herself in her room. With no sign of her wanting to come out, I left her alone that night. Suddenly, the next morning...
Good morning, Nissan.
Yuzuki? I found Yuzuki sitting next to my pillow. What are you doing here?
I came to wake you up, but you were sleeping so soundly, so I decided to wait until you woke up.
Oh, okay. Her attitude had changed completely from yesterday. After that, though, she continued to be gentle with me.
Nissan, would you like some more?
Oh, sure. I'll have more.
Nissan, I'll walk with you to school today.
Huh? But I thought you didn't like walking together.
I just feel like it.
Well, sure, I wouldn't mind.
Let's go then.
Okay. And so we walked together. But... I'll let you down now, okay?
Carry me to the front gate, please.
You're quite close to me today.
I just feel like being close today. Thank you, Nissan. Good luck in class.
Yeah, see ya!
I'll see you later.
Why was I carrying Yuzuki like that? I carried her because she asked me to, but now that I thought about it, it didn't seem right. Why did I carry Yuzuki all the way to school? And if she said she'll see me later, that probably meant... At lunch. Hi, it's Yuzuki-chan! Make way, Yuzuki-chan's here! Ugh. I was afraid that Yuzuki would come over. What is she gonna do now?
Nissan, let's eat together.
Sure, but why?
I just feel like it.
Yuzuki was still warming up to me. Something was definitely going on with her.
Here, open up.
This is embarrassing.
It's embarrassing for me too, you know?
Then keep it down! Seriously, Yuzuki-chan? Why does it have to be Shunta?
Because he's my brother.
How could you be siblings? There's nothing like you! And what's that supposed to mean? That still doesn't make sense! Siblings don't feed each other like that! I agree. Even if we are siblings, why are we acting like a couple?
Very well, I'll tell you. Why am I doing this, you ask? Because I'm quite the brocon.
What? Yuzuki-chan, what did you just say?
I'm a brocon. I love my brother. I love him so much, I can't help it. I'll be marrying him too. Period.
After that mind-blowing statement, no one said a word. As I thought back on all the things that happened that day, I asked Yuzuki on the way home from school. Yuzuki, those things you said at lunch?
You mean what I said about being a brocon?
Yeah, you weren't serious, right? You said that to shoo away your admirers, right?
No, I'm serious.
So it was a joke. Wait, what?
You heard me. I'm quite the brocon. I love you, Oni-chan.
She really meant that? But why? You've been so cold. You've avoided me since middle school. I thought you didn't like me.
That's because back in elementary school...
Brocon, you're crazy?
But I really do love my brother.
I have a sister too, but she's not like that.
That's what I was told.
Alright, tell me their names and addresses!
Huh? Nissan, what are you doing?
Don't worry, I'll make sure nobody finds out.
As I was saying, that's what I was told in elementary. I thought everyone else wouldn't like me if they found out I'm a brocon, including you. If anything, I thought you'd be ridiculed too if people found out you were my brother. That's why I tried to keep you away from me. But when I saw Emmy coming into the same position as your little sister, I couldn't hold it back anymore.
It's not like that, I swear.
I can't allow it. If I leave it alone, Emmy-chan will only love you more for your charms.
You don't have to say something so embarrassing.
I apologize, Nissan. I'm sorry for avoiding you and acting like I didn't like you. I'll make it up to you. I promise I'll be the best little sister I could be.
Wait, isn't that a bit in the wrong direction?
So, Nissan, let's get married.
Wait, that's jumping too far. Siblings can't marry each other?
Yes, they can, I think.
It's not I think. A brother and sister aren't allowed to be married.
Then let's put that aside until we get home. Until then, could you carry me again?
No, walk with your own feet.
Ouch! Oh, I guess I did sprain my ankle in gym.
What? Are you okay?
Got you!
With everything happening, I had trouble deciding if I should dote on Yuzuki for her lovingness, or to discipline her for changing so suddenly. And when Yuzuki revealed it to Emmy-chan...
I'm sorry I kept it from you, but Shunta Mochizuki is my brother, and I love him. I love him with all my heart, and I'll be marrying him.
Really? That's so romantic. I wish I had a brother like that.
She answered it with a jump for joy.